gonna fuck the sodomites in the...
Warning, Podcastrophe imminent. Join me, Dick, on a podcast about music, movies, television, all with a taste of metal. This is Podcastrophe.
Hello and welcome to Podcastrophe episode 29. I'm your host, Dongo Richie, and I am joined, as always, by Tyler McLaughlin. How are you? Oh, hell yeah.
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah?
Classic.
What you drinking there?
This is a Payday by 450 North Hoppy Pilsner.
Ooh.
Gross. I haven't had it yet. Did you just have an erection?
Maybe.
All right, fair enough.
We are
Add
also
one, sir.
joined once again with Mr. Tyler Summers.
Oh, wait for it.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Oh,
Making
fuck
his
yeah.
triumphant return
Triumphant.
into the
Yeah.
Thank you.
the sanctum of dicks.
And we are also joined by first-timer Devin. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. I have nothing to crack open.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You could have just made the sound.
This
Can't do
ass,
that.
Devin.
This is your chance. Make the sound.
Hell yeah.
Not bad?
All right.
It's bad.
All right. It'll get better. It'll get better. You're not allowed to actually open or crack open anything on a microphone until you can do it successfully with your mouth.
All right. I agree upon those terms.
Successfully with your mouth.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah. So, we have a fun show today.
Keep it
First of
lowbrow
all,
here. Keep it lowbrow.
if you guys didn't notice, we have two Tylers. So, in the
There
spirit...
can only be one.
Yeah, in the spirit of Highlander, we're going to have a quickening. One of them is going to be leaving here dead, while the other is going to be
How?
absorb
We rock,
all their
paper,
power.
Scissors?
All their power. No, we're
No.
gonna Thunderdome.
No, Thunderdome.
What do we do in the
quickening.
Thunderdome?
Fight to the death, but in
Fight
a
to the
quickening, you
death.
gotta one of you
You have
has
to
be-
decapitate the other one.
Yeah, and then the other absorbs all your power.
I've got a weak neck. It ain't gonna be alright.
So
I have a low center of gravity.
Doesn't sound good for me.
No.
You know,
That's a good thing for you.
you can just have it. I mean, we can call me something else.
I don't want to. I don't want to just.
This
take
doesn't
you.
look like
We'll go by your middle name.
there can only be one.
Wait, what is your middle name?
James.
Oh, I'm Joseph.
Ooh,
That
so
was
it's too
all.
similar.
We almost have the same middle name,
Oh wow!
But not really.
Oh wow!
but not really. But almost. Oh wow, we're off to a great start
Oh,
here, pal.
definitely. So you gave me this beer, the Tecate.
Tecate.
This is a regular beer, regular Mexican lager.
It's delicious.
It's like I said, I was okay. So I've been drinking this for a little bit now.
It gets
tastes
better as it gets warmer.
Oh really?
Ugh.
Legitimately.
It honestly does.
Interesting.
He's fucking with you.
He is
No, I'm
fucking.
not.
So initially, when I cracked this open, I didn't crack it open on the microphone. That's a bummer. I'll crack the next one open. But it immediately foamed because you had a bumpy ride over here,
I did.
and Brady Lane's pretty fucked.
It's fucked.
But it immediately foamed up, and so of course I sucked down as much foam as I could.
You are a professional sucker.
Yes. And I was like, "Yep, that tastes like beer foam, just like beer foam."
Yeah, which is never good.
But then I actually tasted the beer itself, and it doesn't exactly taste like every beer, but it kind of does. But I think I told it's weird. It's weird. But I think I told you it has like the same consistency of like soda
Yeah, it's
pop.
except it's not tacky, and your teeth don't get gritty from all
Yeah.
the citric acid.
I immediately checked my teeth. I'm like,
But yeah, it's
Just
full.
the normal amount of gritty.
It's got good mouthfeel.
It has good mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Very good mouthfeel.
Mother of God.
We are live on Facebook on the Podcastrophe page.
We're already
We
getting
got-
blown up with comments.
Oh yeah, we got the Podfather giving us mad love. We got Jennifer as always. I say keep both Tylers and get rid of Blaine. Cool.
I second this.
They want you to ride, Blaine. Holy shit. Whatever.
Okay, bye, Blaine.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah,
stay in your
get rid
house.
of me. You can't get rid of me. I'm like herpes. I never go away.
He's not
That
wrong.
doesn't go away. Ooh.
I flare up on occasion.
It just flares
too.
up, yeah.
Oh shit. So, Tyler, what do we got to talk about today?
Well-
do you guys have shit to talk about?
I don't know.
Mm.
Hoping to just like come up from with
Maybe, what do you
ideas
want to
from
talk
you
about?
guys.
Like, news stuff?
We can talk about anything. That's,
Didn't you have a question,
Beauty
a
of the
personal question you wanted to ask us?
Oh, we'll get
on the
there.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll get there.
I'm excited for that.
I really like your shirt, Devin.
Thanks.
You got the rock.
I love professional wrestling.
Wrestling or
Ra-
wrestling?
Speaking
Wrestling.
of, we have a show on the network just for that called Journey into Wrestling.
Yes, we do.
What's it
Every
called?
other- Journey into Wrestling.
What's that?
Journey?
Sorry.
Stop.
Fuck off. Jennifer says much bad. But yeah, it's Journey into Wrestling. It's every other week, every other Wednesday, hosted by Nate Phillips and Brandon Stone. Check it
I don't
out.
know those guys.
You probably should.
Probably should.
Great guys. They also host Journey into Comics. The
Ooh.
host podcast, the mother podcast, the father podcast.
Yes.
Have they been on the show?
Oh yeah, both of them have
Yeah.
been on this show. Brandon was on the very first episode, and then the second episode. And it's been a while. Then he went a while without.
I
being
think
on the
he
show.
was on episode 19.
Yeah, with
is when he
you.
came back. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Nate and Brando. Thank you so much for helping me make this podcast happen.
We should do a journey into mixed martial arts.
Ooh, we
know
should.
about that.
shit.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
We
We
could
love
talk about that
MMA.
for days.
You guys into that?
I'm kind of into it. I can't technically talk about it, but I can.
Which
I
I
can
heard
be like,
Robert Whitaker and Yoel Romero were gonna fight for the championship
In
that
Chicago.
card.
I can be
So,
like,
not
oh
Chicago
hell
card.
yeah, fucking
They're punching.
Anderson Silva.
Oh.
He's doing stuff.
He's old news, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't watched.
He's also a cheater. so-
Yeah, he's
I haven't
got
watched
hit
that.
with steroids a
UFC.
bunch.
Yeah, right. I haven't seen UFC in probably over a year.
There's not a professional
So
athlete
not
alive
really.
that's not juicing up.
But yeah, they got a card in Chicago in like June or something, or July.
Yeah, we're trying to go there.
Trying to go to that.
Nice.
CM
That'd be
Punk's
cool.
gonna fight on it.
Yeah, CM Punk's going. See him get stomped
Nice.
He's
again.
gonna go, maybe fight.
Maybe
He will.
I want to. I
Fight,
really
quotation.
I really want to see the CM Punk Jason David Frank thing happen.
I would love for that to happen.
I would too. Because
Do you
Jason-
follow Jason David Frank?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. It's been a while since I've seen anything of his,
Mhm.
but yeah, like I was definitely following when he was posting all kinds of shit about that.
Yeah, he
and
wants
I'm
it to
like,
happen.
I know, and like I don't understand why
Yeah.
it won't. Like just
Well,
have a
he's-
sparring match.
Jason David Frank's got to cut like a lot of weight because he walks around at like 210,
Yeah,
and
he's
CM
a-
Punk fights at 170.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
He's
gotta
a
be
big
couple
boy.
inches taller than him.
yeah.
So. But maybe after this he'll go to Bellator or something. We can see him fight.
He
Freak
needs.
show fight like that.
Yeah, no shit.
He could
As
roundhouse
of
kick
now,
his head off.
JDF is he's undefeated. I think.
Yeah, I think he's fought like 3 or 4 times.
Pretty sure it's like I don't think he's had a professional fight, has he?
Yeah.
2 professional fights, I think.
Yeah.
But they were forever ago. They were like
Yeah, they were
It's
years
been a
and years
while.
ago.
7 or 8 years ago.
He's like 41, 42 now,
Uh-huh.
so he's getting up there.
He
I
posted.
haven't followed MMA since Matt Hughes and GSP were going back and forth.
Golden Age.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
Matt
I-
Hughes is my boy.
I saw
used to
something
like
from
him.
JDF the other day. He was posting something about some anime, and he's gonna play like the real life version, while Vin Diesel is gonna voice the animated version of this thing. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, Bloodshot.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like, "Holy shit, Vin
Yeah, it's
Diesel's
a-
50."
It's a Valiant like comic
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, "Holy shit, Vin Diesel's 50." I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, he does Bloodshot for Superpower Beatdown. You guys heard of that?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking awesome,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah. They're doing like a Valiant Ninjak versus the Valiant universe.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be cool.
You know, Joe would just be fucking creaming his pants right now because someone mentioned Superpower.
Superpower beatdown. Yeah,
He's like, "Did you see that Superpower?" I'm like, "No, Joe, I did not."
I've watched most of them.
I've watched
Yeah,
a
me too.
few. Like, I'll watch I've seen a couple of the Deadpool ones. And
Yeah. They're done really well too.
yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They
especially,
really
like, the
are.
newer
But
ones.
it's like some of those characters, I just don't give a shit about like watching them fight.
Yeah, they had one was like Nathan Drake versus Laura Croft, and I was like, I don't want either of you to die, and they
Right.
didn't.
They did. I like how they didn't even kill.
What if they
Deadpool.
fucked instead of fought?
They'd get much more views.
I bet there's porno out there of it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And there's the porn. There's the porn. They
Yeah.
brought it up.
Yep.
6 minutes into it,
Yep.
it's fine.
I feel like I went real porn heavy last time, so I was gonna try and stay out of it. But if you guys want, I mean,
Mr. Dave Linder wanted me to ask you
No.
about Paul Sandwich.
that was like just a joke. It's from another podcast that I listen to all the time, but it's
Yeah?
like the Todd Glass show. I listen to that all the time. You ever heard of the comedian Todd Glass? But it's like a
Yeah.
fake name where it could be like a real name, so it's been kind of a running gag.
Yeah, we
If
were
you
on.
get to the Mexican border, the name you're gonna give Paul Sandwich.
we were on. If you're listening to this, it would be last Saturday. Brews with Dudes. I was on there with Dave Linder and Austin Hill, of course, and of course Nick Maxon, the host. And then, yeah, so live that comes out this Saturday. So enjoy. That was fun. Y'all going to the Weed Bee show this weekend?
No, I have a family thing I have to go to.
Who needs family?
I do.
We need family.
I'm all the
Family
family
is
you
everything.
need.
Yeah, right. No, they're having like a April. Not
You trying to weed me out or what?
No, what holiday's coming up? Yeah, having that party.
Speaking of St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day.
luckily that brought us right into our next topic.
Great
Oh, shit.
segue. First and foremost, if you're watching live, hey, this Saturday, St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day, at Jerry Lee's Pub, they are having a show. It's Born Under Burden, Weed Bee, and Coyote Man. So if you're in town and you want to see an awesome metal show, go down to Jerry Lee's Pub. They will have awesome beer. The show is $5. And so also before that, the pre-show is a Dogfish Head Takeover, Tap Takeover.
Which I'm excited for.
Yes.
Dogfish Head was like the first IPA that I had ever.
I haven't had any.
It's not bad. I
Yeah.
mean, what I had was years ago, so I don't know what kind of quality they're cranking out now, but they've been around for a long time compared to a lot of the, the upstarts right now that only have like a year or two underneath them. So they've been around long enough to kind of garner a following and kind of stand the test of time, I guess.
So the other part of this St. Patrick's
The actual
Day,
important part.
the very important part is a special public service announcement. St. Patty's Day is spelled Paddys.
Paddies.
Patty's Day, not Patty. Patty.
But why?
Why?
But why?
Are you waiting?
For why?
I mean, my
That's how it
explanation.
is.
My explanation is Patty is short for Patricia,
Correct.
and it's St. Patrick. That's my.
So is that
explanation.
not the same for Patrick? Is Patrick, it's D's then?
I
Yes.
think, yeah.
All the D's.
All the D's.
Oh, okay. Fun.
I don't know if that's right.
It is right.
I don't know.
No, it is. It's
Is it?
correct. It's correct. The Irish prefer
She says no.
Patty. Well,
Oh.
what's she know? We
Start a fight
argued
right now.
We argued for 2 hours the other day
About
about this
Oh,
because
whoa.
she asked me. She's like, "Wait, what should I wear?
Did
This or
anyone
this?"
Google that?
Google.
Perhaps?
I'll do it right now.
You'll do it while I explain. So
You guys not use Google in this household?
she asked
They're
me, "What should I
Puritans.
wear? This or this?" One of which she's like, "Oh, I got some St. Patty's Day leggings."
Yeah, but I bet it would come up if you put Patty.
It does. That's what people do.
It's a common
We're
misconception.
gonna
Patty,
bring up another huge
not Patty. We got an article here called "Patty, Not Patty."
argument. Oh, what's that from?
Anybody can write an article.
Yeah, what source is that? PattyNotPatty.com. Fuck you. I'm not believing
I'm
that.
gonna go with it. An onslaught of superficial dyed green references to St. Patrick's Day as Patty's Day with two T's, like nails on a chalkboard at nauseam.
Did you make this website? Is
No, I
that-
did not.
Shit.
It's Paddy, not Patty, ever. St. Patrick's Day, grand. Patty's Day, sure, dead on. St. Pat's, if ye must. St. Patty, no, absolutely not. Patty is derived from the Irish padraig. I butchered that pronunciation because I'm American. The source of those mysterious emerald double D's. Patty is the diminutive of Patricia or a burger and not just something you call a fella. There isn't a sinner in Ireland that would refer to a Patrick as Paddy. It's as simple as that.
I'll stick with my tea.
That's
you go.
that's enough. I don't need
That right
I don't
there.
need to say anything else.
Patrick.
I'll stick with
Agree
Patrick
to
does, yeah.
disagree with pattynotpatty.com.
Well, let's go to another one.
Let me know when BuzzFeed writes an article on that.
No
I'll
shit.
believe it.
Oh, here we go. USAA Today.
Fake news.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, it's got to be more
Run by the
reputable
liberal
than
media.
pattynotpatty.com.
Yeah.
He's scrolling
I'm
past
reading.
Alex.
So yeah, Miranda and I, we were arguing for 2 hours, and not once in that 2 hours did I ever address the original question of what she should wear.
Yeah.
And she, in fact,
Fair enough.
twice,
I'll back off.
We have
Twice.
we have the confirmation from BuzzFeed. It's
All right.
Paddy
Oh,
with
fuck.
2 D's and not T's.
BuzzFeed let us down.
So twice she brought it up.
I'm
She's
a
like,
big
"You
man."
still haven't answered my question," and I just kept going. I'm like,
feel
"No,
like-
this is more important."
I feel like
You've
if
been
that's what you guys
corrected.
are arguing about, you're doing okay.
Testosterone wins again.
Testosterone.
Woo.
Yee!
Anyway,
Mr. Jesse Davis, drummer for Dwarf Among Midgets, is in the chat. What's up, Jesse? He says, "Sup, fuckers. Ragnarok was a ripoff of Guardians 2." Out of nowhere.
see, but the sad thing is, it kind of was.
It kind of was, yeah. It had very, I mean, not even just two, just both of them. Just,
Well, here,
Just both for sure.
Here,
Just like
here's the
the
thing, though.
humor,
I mean,
the space vibe.
especially with the MCU as a whole, you can't go from movie to movie and not see the parallels and the themes. I mean, it fucking blows my mind when people bitch about this shit with Star Wars. They have reoccurring themes. They're gonna have things that are similar. Get the fuck over yourself. Throw your participation trophy in the trash and accept the beautiful fucking thing that is Star Wars and the fact that we're getting superhero movies,
Yeah.
which are good.
yes.
I don't need to say anything else because when I was a kid, it's like, man, I would love to see this shit, other than a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who would play Captain America? And then you fucking run through all this shit in your head like, man, he would be badass as Captain America.
You know, John Krasinski was this close
Yeah.
to being Captain America.
Also,
That'd been
Jensen Ackles.
No shit.
Jensen Ackles was actually the first one cast as Captain America. Krasinski came in second when Ackles turned it down to do
Yeah.
Supernatural, and then Chris Evans ultimately took the role. So, I love Krasinski, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but Chris Evans made me like Captain America again.
I was never a big fan until Chris Evans, honestly.
My 3 least favorite superheroes right off the top. Captain America, Superman, Batman. Boom, done.
I heard Glenn Howerton was almost Star-Lord. Remember seeing that?
Yep.
Oh, who's
The
that?
guy from Always Sunny.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That would have been terrible.
No, I think it would have
Yeah.
been cool.
I don't think
Chris
it would have...
Pratt's great, too.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
no,
would have been
Chris Pratt
bad,
made
but
it.
that's the thing with Warner Brothers, DC, and Disney Marvel right now. They've nailed the cast so well, and I've said this on 15 different podcasts. Chris Evans made me like Captain America again. I hated Christian Bale as Batman. That's unpopular opinion. Those movies sucked. But Batfleck is fucking awesome. Henry Cavill as Superman, there's no one better that you could have cast as Superman.
Agreed.
So, I don't...
Tyler, you have an opinion on that?
Let's
Let's hear it.
That's fine. I mean,
yeah, I mean...
Henry Cavill's not that great.
No,
Well,
he's
He
not.
doesn't do much.
I thought he's great.
Right,
as
No,
Superman.
you're right.
But
I mean, he's on par with Brandon Routh, I'd say.
Woo!
Shots fired.
Brandon Routh. He does a much better.
Change my mind. Change my mind.
The
That's fair.
popular meme for March.
Right.
That's going right on the meme calendar. Well, it's February gets nothing. Like, we don't know what February was.
Superman is the character that I think anybody could play because as long as they have the physique and the face to play
Yeah.
him, because you're literally playing a god among men. You know, it's not Batman where you actually have to have character development and
personality
backstory and
yeah.
personality. You're just a god, you know? So I like Henry Cavill as Superman, and I don't like Henry Cavill in a lot of things. I don't think he's a very good actor.
I think you have to see it as like he has to pull off Clark Kent
Right.
more than Superman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly.
Same with Batman, I feel like.
Well, and that's the cool thing for me with Batman's. You know, up until Batfleck, my favorite actor or my favorite screen version of Batman was Val Kilmer, because I really liked his version of Bruce Wayne and I really liked his version of Batman. I hated Christian Bale as Batman. I liked his Bruce Wayne. And throughout the movies, it's kind of gone back and forth. Obviously, George Clooney was a terrible Batman. He was a fantastic fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He played.
He's like Bruce Wayne in real life, though.
Right.
So, yeah.
He played the playboy side of
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne perfectly. So
It's not much of a stretch for him. So
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't a challenge. So
why can't Pete Holmes play Batman?
right,
The Funny or Die Batman's
right.
be a good one.
Bad Batman. Oh my god.
When you said that,
of Roombas. How do they know where to go?
when you said Pete Holmes, I thought of the bassist from Fall Out Boy, and I was like, what?
He wins.
I was like, that's not right.
That's where the conversation about Fall Out Boy will end right there.
Yeah.
I tried to sneak it in.
That's fair.
No,
That's
much as
fair.
I can.
You.
I'm with Tyler James over here.
Fine. No more Fall Out Boy.
All right, let's talk
you're
about
just
My
Tyler.
Chemical
Don't bring it up
Romance.
to the band either.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
let's talk about My Chemical Romance. Go for it. Go for it, Tyler.
I'm not talking about it.
What's there to talk about?
There's nothing to talk
Oh.
about. That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
they're not a
I like
band.
them more now than I did back then.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
You,
Maybe
you like them more
You're
as an
supposed
adult
to
than
like
you did
them
as
when
a
you're
teenager?
an angsty teen.
Yeah.
See, I think okay. So back then, I was really getting into metal, and now I'm just like I've already been going through metal, and now there's like a nostalgia factor to it. So it's like, oh yeah, I remember this song. It's pretty cool.
See, I'm that way with 3 Days Grace.
Whew. Yeah, I liked them back then.
I liked them back then too, but I like them a lot more now than I did back then.
That's fair.
No comment on 3 Days Grace.
No.
They're not bad.
Crossfade's another big one for me.
Yeah.
Crossfade? Yeah.
And then the lead singer,
They
who
like
I
one
can't
good
ever
song.
remember his last name.
Oh man,
They had
I
a
saw
lot
it
of
the
good
other
songs.
day.
Really?
Yeah, their self-titled album was fucking fantastic.
It had at least 4 good songs on it.
Right.
The next album, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was good too.
I liked all the Crossfade stuff, but you know, their former lead singer has now become a Christian artist.
Yes.
Joel Vanstein or Joel Oldstein, fucking
Old.
evangelist. I was trying to say Olstein
Olstein.
and evangelist at the same time.
Olstein, not old.
I said Olstein.
You said old.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna correct you.
You're gonna shut up.
Nope.
It's recorded. We'll find
Eat
out.
shit.
We will find out. And I'll even like I'll turn the automation on this bad boy, and I'll crank it right when you say old, and I'll be like, oh.
Yes, we can talk about Fall Out Boy as much as you guys want.
Shut up.
West Virginia,
We don't-
Blue Ridge Mountain.
I don't know how many.
Have you had
times I've
anyone
heard-
walk out of a podcast yet?
Actually, last week, kind of.
Oh, really?
I've walked out a couple times. I've always came back, but
Yeah, last week, my friend Malika.
I made her cry.
he made
Yeah,
her
you never
cry.
said why.
Whoa.
So
We were having he was going on a very serious rant for like
I
a
was
good
ranting
45 minutes.
for like 45 minutes about how, in my opinion, I think we should hang child molesters in the streets and stop giving the prison system a lot of money, which... So, long rant, really short. People get locked up in prison for either stupid shit or really bad shit. There's no in between. And then the government gives these prisons who are family owned, privately
yeah.
owned, huge amounts of
Yeah.
money every month to take care of those inmates. Well, they maximize their fucking profit by giving them the absolute minimum that they need to survive. And then they rake in the fucking cash, and the families become obnoxiously wealthy. And then these people, so it's deemed inhumane to put child molesters with the general population in most major prisons because they could be killed, they could be raped, yada, yada, yada. It's inhumane. When what they did to another human being is inhumane. So I think we should fucking hang them in the streets and stop making people extremely wealthy who don't need to be extremely wealthy. I don't know Malika's background. It's not my business. It's her life. When I was ranting about that, thank you for interrupting my conversation with something completely pointless.
No, I'm trying to screen Cameron's comment before I say anything about it.
But it struck a note, and she got very emotional and left for a little bit and came back. So
Oh.
yeah, I don't need to rant about that again. That is one of the few things that I feel very strongly about.
I swear,
So-
Cameron. What the fuck? Cameron, two-time guest Cameron posted
The
some
guy from the
bullshit.
room or what?
I don't know what's going on.
Is that
there.
Cameron Langston? Is he actually
Yeah,
watching?
he's
Hell
actually
yeah.
watching this.
What's up, Wedges, you piece of shit?
He doesn't. He said he doesn't even know how to use Facebook.
I asked him today if he had Tourette's.
I mean, we've asked him several times if he has autism.
Well, we know he has autism.
I believe in
I'm looking at
it's
the
real combat
What's
is
going
punishment. Is what Cameron says.
What do you think about like getting rid of like or like shortening the sentences of drug offenders?
That is one of the. That's what I.
What
I think it
kind of
depends
drugs?
on what exactly.
All drugs?
What kind of drugs?
Well, wait a minute.
Any of the drugs?
Let me answer.
They wanna do that to
Let
themselves.
me
I think it's
answer the question
situational.
here. So
Not hurting anyone.
I am not a scientist. I am also not paid by the government to pretend to be a scientist.
That's what someone who is paid by the government to be a scientist would say.
Right. So if you walk into the next room right now and there's heroin in there and needles and you say, what should I do here? Should I take this heroin needle and jam it in my arm? Or should I not touch it? I could die if I stick that in my arm, or I could get really addicted and ruin my life. You have a choice. You are posed with a choice there, or presented with a choice there. So if you jam that fucking needle in your arm and get addicted to heroin and die, that is your problem. You have brought that on yourself. You should not go to prison for that. Now, if you're selling that to kids, absolutely go to fucking prison and rot for the rest of your life, because you are giving something to somebody that technically, as a child, cannot consent, cannot make adult decisions. So absolutely, reduce all drug sentences. If I fucking smoke a joint and get arrested by a cop, I should not go to prison for a fucking year. That's stupid.
Word.
I agree.
That's absolutely stupid. If I fucking smoke meth and rob somebody's house, not only should they have the right to fucking shoot me in the face, which thankfully in the state of Indiana we do, but that is your fucking decision as an adult. The whole reason I went into this rant last episode is I started with, did you guys see the video of the dad making his kid run to school for a week? Because
No.
so this dad got a call from the school because his son was bullying kids on the bus and he got kicked off the bus. So rather than do what most of us do in society now, is basically reward the kid for bad behavior and take them to school like a chauffeur, he decided to make his kid run to school every day that week. And it wasn't very far. It wasn't 15 miles. But in the video, the dad is filming his kid running to school inside his truck while it's raining. That kid is learning a fucking lesson. That kid is learning accountability and how to fucking own up to the actions and the decisions that he makes. We don't do that. That's why fucking people are like, man, I didn't know I could get arrested for using heroin. Fuck.
I think they know that they
Shit.
I think they know they can. I think it's they don't care.
I don't care.
The majority of them know, but there are honestly people that steal shit from other people and they're like, I didn't know I could get in trouble for this. There's people right now that are racking up thousands of dollars of credit card debt that don't know they have to pay it back.
You don't have to.
Technically, you don't have to, but, you know. It's just,
Rack
it's,
it up and be like, I can't pay this.
it's the accountability thing. But I
Declare
totally
bankruptcy.
I totally agree with the reducing drug sentences thing. That is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's overflowing prisons and shit.
Well,
because of that.
Yeah, and like I said, the families are just raking in money
Yeah.
for something
Yeah.
stupid.
Which is that's actually a point I wanted to bring up last week. Is like the amount of people in jail for fucking weed.
Right.
It's astounding. It's astounding.
It's astounding.
It's so astounding.
But it's a big topic for me because my sister's a type 1 diabetic. Her insulin with insurance is $1,000 a month.
Woo.
Somebody who fucking overdoses on heroin gets a fucking shot of Narcan, which is very expensive,
They get life.
for free. For free. And they're pissed off about it.
They get a Phoenix down.
Yep. Hell yeah, they do. And they don't fucking deserve it. Because they made the choice.
Let's go to prison. It's free schooling in there too.
They don't have to pay taxes.
Oh my god.
Who doesn't have to pay taxes? The prison or people in prison?
The people in prison. They don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
They don't have to fucking pay
You guys
health
are making me
insurance.
really want to do some heroin right about now.
Get
They don't
caught.
have to pay fucking health insurance. They don't have to buy groceries.
Well, they get commissary and shit.
Yeah.
Think about that.
They can. They don't have to.
It's true.
They also get raped.
Not fucking sex offenders.
I mean-
They get put in solitary confinement.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because it's
wanna
inhumane
go
if they're in
to
a
jail
fucking
for that.
gym pot.
Because they know they're in danger. Yeah.
Right.
Which they
Anyway,
should be.
I don't need to rant
should
about
be.
this. I'm getting fucking hot.
Yeah. Oh.
Whew.
I do have something I want to rant about. If we
Do you
want
have
to
a,
just
do you have a
segue.
rant corner or something? Like a segment on this? Where...
No, it's starting last week. We
Well, it's been like 4 shows in a row now that I've ranted about
Let's
something.
take a break from the ranting.
That's fine. I
okay?
need to
Drop
cool-
some knowledge at
I
the
need to
end of the-
fucking cool down a little
Tyler,
bit.
are you a grower or a shower?
I'm a grower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Tyler?
If you pulled my pants down right now, I am all balls and no dick, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Cameron says it's a rape or be raped society.
He's not.
I'd
wrong.
like to just call myself a grower because, you know, you're always supposed to undersell yourself. So, you know what I mean?
I wish we had like people that knew this answer, like other people to answer. But I would say,
That way you're not just
yeah, you
saying
know.
it, you're
Yeah.
My
speaking
wife's
on behalf
probably
of
watching
yourself.
right
Yeah.
now.
But I'd
She
say,
can comment if she
Skylar,
wants.
go ahead. Comment and prove Tyler.
Yeah,
True or
validate his
false?
story.
I'm a grower. I'm not a shower. But I'm okay with that because it gives
And
some-
we're all white. You see
it gives the
Wait,
ladies.
did you just assume my ethnicity? I identify as a meat popsicle.
meatsicle.
I'm a grower and like I'm okay with that because it gives the ladies something to look forward to.
Well, don't forget, viewers, if you
Underselling himself.
underselling
I
himself.
said lady.
if you
didn't.
pledge $100
Record it.
this
Let's
guy's
look at the
Journey into
recording.
Comics Patreon, not only do you get all this badass stuff early and exclusive content, but you get silicone molds of our dicks. For $100,
Soft.
you get his, and mine's the buy one get one free. Mine's the tickler.
Yes. Cameron also says nothing against you, Blaine, but I would totally rape you. I'm Blaine. For those who don't know. Yep.
Thanks, Blaine.
That was my personal question I wanted to ask
Oh,
everybody.
It wasn't
Miranda,
that
are
personal.
you a
wasn't that
grower or
personal.
a
Yeah.
I
shower?
can't remember what.
You a grower?
I can't remember. I was watching or listening. Oh yeah, I was listening to the Rooster Teeth podcast and they talked about it, and I was like, "That'd be a fun question."
Hey,
to
we should
ask.
steal that from them.
Yeah, it's a fun question to ask. Whatever.
At least you gave him credit.
Miranda, same question. You a grower or a shower? Oh.
Better question. Do you concur that dick is
Yeah, let Miranda validate his story. Either thumbs up or thumbs down. You don't even have to speak.
Fine.
Basically, she just
Depends
said
on
your
the
dick
day,
is
I
small.
guess.
Yeah, it depends on the day. There you go.
and how
I'm
cold you are.
happy with my size. I'm good.
My size. You sound like Henry Bankshaft there for a second.
Oh yeah.
Sound like
Henry-
Chaw.
Henry Bankshaft, Mr. Chaw
My
himself.
size.
We've been chronicling the chronicles of the Henry Bankshaft Chronicles for the last 2 weeks, and we discovered there's a third one. I haven't even seen.
I
it.
haven't watched it yet. I've waited
Was
for
that
this.
just the first one that we watched? or
We-
It was the
you-
first two.
You
First
watched the
two.
first two, so we can watch the third.
Ah.
So, without further ado, I'm gonna just go ahead and move this over to that. And oh, this isn't even. It's
What? Dubstep.
I thought there was an actual video. Stop playing it. I don't
We
want
didn't
to
even check to see if there was a video. You just
I don't want to listen to dubstep.
Henry
Shut it
Bankshaft
off.
Iraq.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, yeah.
Are you sure there's not an actual third video?
I don't see it.
There's a playlist at the top. Click on the
That's what
playlist.
this is on.
Oh
that-
shit!
This is the third one.
I thought there was an actual third video.
Nope.
Bummer,
Well, yeah, that is quite the bummer.
Shit, what do we do now?
right?
What are we talking
Fucking
about?
ruined.
Fuck it, let's go home.
Oh, do you guys have any good St. Patty's Day stories?
What do we got? here?
I don't think I've ever like celebrated St. Patty's Day to celebrate
No,
St.
it
Patty's Day.
seems like an alcoholic's thing to do.
St.
Yeah.
Patty's Day is like
Changed my
second,
mind.
second Christmas in my house, but I had a very demanding job for the last 5 years, so I have not actually had a St. Patrick's Day off of work since I became an adult.
Gross. I only know when it's like that time of year because like McDonald's has their green shake and shit.
The old Shamrock
Yeah,
Shake.
never had it.
So this guy who plays
But everybody
Henry
fucking loves
Bankshaft
it.
looks so much like Nick Swardson.
A little bit.
except
Not as
just
feminine.
a million
Yeah.
times funnier.
I think Nick Swartzen's hit or miss.
Yeah, he's very hit or miss.
He
I
can be.
concur with the trio.
He was funny on Reno 911.
Yes.
I'll give
Yeah.
him that.
I miss that show.
I do too.
Was he in the movie?
I would.
I'm sure.
That's
Be
like
surprised
really
if
the
he
only
wasn't.
Reno 911 I've seen is.
You didn't watch that. I watched that fucking show
Not really,
every
no.
day.
I didn't watch it much.
I remember the episode when the guy that wears the really short shorts. What's his name?
Dangle. Lieutenant.
Ted
Got his
Dangle.
fucking white boots and he was just loving himself.
That's
Remember that
New
one?
boot goofing.
Yeah,
his
new
fucking
boot
his
goofing,
bike
yeah.
was chained to the fucking light pole and somebody still stole it.
Yeah.
And he's standing there looking at it like, how the fuck did they get this thing off of here? Because the chain was still there. It wasn't cut. It's fucking weird.
Odd.
You're odd.
There was one time after a St. Patty's Day that I had celebrated, and I was like really hungover and dehydrated, and I went to use the bathroom, and I went to pee, and like the straining to pee made me pass out.
Good God.
And so I like fell over and I hit my nose on like the baseboard of my bathroom wall and broke my nose.
That's heritage as fuck.
That's why I brought it up, and no one asked me if I had a story.
I was gonna.
Dicks.
Have you guys ever like had to pee, and then when you go to pee, you just don't pee, so you go back to whatever it was you're doing, mostly like
Immediately after
probably
coitus.
probably sleeping or something. Like you're trying to sleep, you got to pee, so you get up and go pee, and you can't pee, so you go back to sleep. But instead of going back to sleep, you have to still pee, so you try to go pee again, but you still can't pee.
Immediately after coitus.
I don't have that
I don't
problem.
think I have gonorrhea.
I've had it on a
so
yeah, right.
I've
You
done
might
this
want
a
to get
few
your
times.
prostate checked there.
It's been a while.
Indubitably.
Like I did this the last time this happened was like
Miranda
a
could
year
probably do
ago.
it too. So.
She could even milk
That's
it.
true.
She could milk it.
Oh, God.
Prostates produce milk.
You can milk anything with nipples.
Prostate has nipples.
Yes. Learn your anatomy. Also, I just want to kind of weigh in here. This payday's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is left?
Like a quarter of it.
Well, I want to try this. Okay.
Is it the only one?
Yeah,
Right.
it's the only one.
I've got one at my house.
Well, go get it. I'm just kidding.
Fuck
Wait.
off. I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like anything.
It was okay.
I don't like fancy beers, as I guess I would
Yeah,
call
neither
them.
do I.
You'd probably like that.
Yeah, I know I like that for sure.
Just IPAs in general are pretty gross.
Straight like pilsners and light beers and stuff.
Well, see, I used to be the same way, and don't get me wrong, I don't drink IPAs every day.
Just on this show.
Yeah, pretty much just on this show. That's not bad.
I'll have to do it just so I can fit in on the podcast.
Right?
You don't have to conform to our ways.
Oh,
Nope.
I had to do it to
What
become
if
a
I want to?
co-host. That's your prerogative, my dude. We all make decisions. We have to be accountable for them. Back into my rant.
nice segue.
Ah, shit.
Segues are just happening today.
They are all the
They're
segues.
just happening.
We need a Fall Out Boy segue for sure.
Speaking of music,
I'm gonna
though, I
fucking
do have,
murder you.
I do have an actual topic. Judas Priest dropped their new album last
Yeah,
week.
have you heard anything from it?
I've listened to about 5 songs now off of that album. If you like Judas Priest, you're gonna love it. Rob Halford sounds really good. The instrumental's really good.
I've heard great things about it. I'm not a big Judas Priest fan, but
Neither am I.
Well, you gotta. I mean,
I respect.
here's the way that I look at it. Rob Halford's 50-some years old. Still fucking producing killer fucking music. That's an achievement.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta give the man respect for that. Not just the musician that he was in the fucking 80s, but, or, you know, all the way up until now, but still performing at a really high level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
He-
a voice like that. Yeah.
Right. Well, especially, you know, the way that he sings, it's fucking really hard on your body.
I couldn't either.
Painkiller,
Breaking the law.
Breaking the Law.
Oh, okay.
That's a
After
Judas Priest.
midnight.
Breaking the law. That's
I could name one if you tell me what it is.
Oh.
oh
Yeah, that-
Oh.
Dick, are you in the burger memes thing?
goodness.
I was waiting to
No.
bring that up.
Oh,
We
my
lost our Lord and Savior Stephen Hawking.
Steving.
Stevie.
I have a slight
Stevie
speech
Hawking.
impediment.
Stevie Hawking.
Don't fucking tread on me, dude.
Don't tread on my hair. I said that was one of the things I said to her in our argument. It was like, did I say don't tread on my heritage?
You said, yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
don't tread on my heritage. You go, You go, it's my heritage too. I was like, well, you need to learn your heritage more.
Doesn't sound like a real argument.
So, I asked this question at work today. I want to get all your guys' thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you think about Stephen Hawking unfortunately passed away, but what if he actually just moved his consciousness to another fucking being?
He's like DeVoe on The Flash.
Sure, cool.
That'd be cool. I hope that happens.
I feel like if there was
I'm
someone
gonna
that could
believe
do
it
it, it would
happens.
be
It
him.
gives me hope.
Yes, thank you. Devin?
Like I said, I
said.
think like if there is someone that could do it, it would have been him.
Fuck yeah.
What did he even do? Why is he famous?
Just
He's
For
a
being
fucking
disabled?
physicist.
no, yeah, physicist, like just
Like what?
Smart.
Is there
He's
one
famous
thing
for
he's
his-
known for?
He's famous for his
his-
work in relativity and
Yes,
black
thank
holes.
you.
black holes. Yeah.
Huh?
Eminem makes fun of him a lot, doesn't he?
No,
Like
Christopher
Marshall
Reeves.
Mathers?
You're thinking
Oh,
Christopher
okay,
Reeves.
Yeah.
He makes fun of Christopher Reeves.
Who's
a lot.
also dead.
very dead for quite a few
I think
years.
it's pretty
Yeah.
hilarious that all the doctors who said Stephen Hawking wasn't going to live as long as he did
Yeah,
died
he-
before him.
He only had fucking a
Irony.
2.5 year maximum life expectancy.
And that lasted how long?
He's 76. He passed away at 76 years old. And he was in his 20s when he was diagnosed.
When you think of it cosmically, I guess they weren't that far off. Yeah.
Sure.
And in the grand cosmic
Butter me up
scale,
on a roll.
it was just a moment in time. It was just a blink.
Time is relative.
Gosh dang it.
What if, like, since the beginning of smart people, like, they've just been transferring each other's conscious into other beings and just continuing the work?
Do you believe that there were like
Or
really smart
reincar-
people before, like because of Stonehenge and the pyramids?
Yeah.
And like they all killed each other.
I think there was just like
And
one
then-
smart person, and,
Or they just
like,
And we had to like
Assimilated
start
among
over
us?
because all the smart people. killed
and
each
then
other
he
or
just keeps
whatever.
getting
I don't know.
reincarnated, or
I think that's a Joe Rogan thing. I
conscience
think
transferred.
he talks about that.
I like Joe Rogan.
I
like
think
Joe Rogan.
He's alright.
I think that we are a piss poor fucking species,
Yep.
and the sooner that we become extinct,
As compared to who though?
everything. Look at any other major species on Earth.
I mean, compared to tigers, we really suck.
Yeah, compared to fucking chimpanzees, we really suck.
But we are better than pandas.
I mean,
Yes,
they
we
don't
are.
have. We have internet porn. You know what I mean? Like they didn't make that. What do they have?
I have no idea what you're
Oops.
saying.
I didn't
Porn.
I didn't even bring it up.
I watched the porn the other day. This girl had.
3 dicks.
Three.
She had a Mr.
phalluses.
Meeseeks box, and there was little
Oh my God.
Mr. Meeseeks dildos in them.
Oh yeah.
Did they help her get what she needed done?
Yeah, helped me get what I wanted done too.
Did they cry for death?
No, there was no noises. I also saw. Okay, just it wasn't like watching a bunch of Rick and Morty porns, but there was another one,
Let's
and a
face
guy
it.
just like had a mask on, a Mr. Meat, but it was like he had put his head in his sweatshirt and stuck like the Mr. Meeseeks doll head on top of his head, so it looked like Mr. Meeseeks was getting blown. All right.
You may have.
What
a
else did we
problem.
want to talk about?
While we're on the subject of porn,
All right.
I successfully
Dick's
canceled
Porncast.
my subscription to Mofos last night.
Did it
You're
take
one
you a
of those
while?
people that actually pay for porn.
Yeah, never
I
I've done it a
had
few
just become
times.
single when I subscribed to this, and so I got the year subscription. Just one. I paid once.
3 easy
Oh
payments
my
of $49.95.
No, it was like
How much was it?
one payment of $60.
Whoa.
And
You're an idiot.
I paid that one time, and I had it for a year, and my year was about
No,
up.
no wonder you're not financially responsible.
I did.
Who pays for porn?
That was a
Look.
year ago.
I go for the quality.
But you can get like random mofos.
Yeah.
On Pornhub.
Not like full
Okay.
vids, not like.
Oh.
I only
not
need
premium
3
dudes.
minutes
Do you
anyway.
really
Come
need
on.
70
How
minutes
long
of
do you really
something?
need?
I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
mean,
just
some people
weird
need
and
to
I
like
to
work,
watch
you know,
it. I don't know.
juice
Yeah,
themselves up.
you're
I
fucking
guess.
weird. I would
either
never do
way,
that.
my time was about up. I didn't want to get charged again, so I canceled it.
Have you ever paid a cam girl? Are we playing Never Have
Ooh.
Years ago, like right when I first started watching Cam Girls, I think I paid $20 for 200 tokens, and I did it.
200
And
tokens?
I
feel like it's a
spent-
lot.
All 200 tokens on one girl in one go. I was like, there you go. And I never paid for it again.
What'd
That's
you pay
essentially
for,
what
though?
I did too.
What'd you pay
Did
her
you
to
get
do?
what you paid for?
Yeah.
I gave this
Yeah.
one girl
It's
tokens.
yes or no.
I got a good flash out of it. Yeah.
Wait,
Just
wait,
a
wait.
flash
wait,
for
wait,
have her, like,
200.
say
You
your
paid
name and shit,
$20 to see
$20.
some tits?
But when you never get
You're
to
a
see
fucking
him, I mean,
disgrace.
I'm on your side with this.
It was 8
buddy.
years ago. It was 8 years ago, okay? I was a much different person.
Hey, you were a piece of shit.
Still am.
I know. So you weren't a different person.
I remember
I was
watching.
a different kind of piece of shit back then.
I was watching one girl, and I bought like a bunch of tokens too, and I gave them all to her, and she started playing the piano naked.
Oh.
That's actually
can't-
cool.
To
I
be,
like
to
that.
be fair,
That
I
was
don't
not
remember
what I
that.
wanted.
That wasn't cool.
I didn't want this. This is bullshit.
$40.
To be fair, I don't remember what she did. I know tits were involved. They usually were.
You ever just get on chat roulette and see
No,
how
I'm sure
To
Go on.
masturbate? No way.
see how many
What a
people you
fucking
can
serial
get
killer.
watching you jack off?
I've never done that.
Have you ever been on
However-
chat roulette
I've been on chat roulette
and
yes.
watched somebody jack off?
Yes,
No.
because I was just like,
never,
I was like, they're here to make me uncomfortable. I'm gonna make them uncomfortable. Challenge accepted.
Did you see their dick, or is it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's
Big
not
fucking
always
veiny bastard.
Ooh.
triumphant or just big and veiny.
Big and veiny. Triumphant, yet to be disclosed.
Did he have a ball fro?
No.
Damn it! Been looking for that guy for years.
I'll find you again.
When I like watch porn, I like this thing where like I like find one particular girl I like, and I'll just watch her videos. until
Binge
I'm,
it?
like, I'm done. No, not binge it. Just
I've
like,
done that, yeah.
Whenever I need to, I'll just go back to her.
I have kind of a roster, a harem, if you
Yes.
will,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I jump back and forth.
What's your go-to?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Right now, I'm a big fan of Crystal Caballo.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
She's a Latina, very attractive. I'm a big fan of the Bang Bus.
I've seen some of
I
that.
used to. I downloaded some Bang Bus offline.
Um,
LimeWire?
let me pull up my roster real quick.
What year is it?
August Ames. May she rest
Is
in
dead.
peace.
That's not right,
Yeah,
man.
May
R.I.P.,
she rest in
dude,
peace.
R.I.P.
I haven't.
We talked about this last time when I was
didn't-
here.
I never thought
'cause
she had a pretty face. That's just me.
Yeah, she has a rather
She had
manly face.
some surgeries too.
Mm.
Last time we were here, we talked about this because Mike said that he when the day she died, he watched like a tribute video of her.
Yeah.
I was like, that just
Oh,
seems
Mike.
wrong. How,
Tribute video.
yeah, he's like it was a tribute, or I don't think it was. He was just watching him out of tribute for her
This isn't the
on,
greatest
on the
porno.
day she died.
This isn't the greatest porno. It's a tribute.
Carly Gray, I'm a big fan.
How many Pornhub tabs do you?
A lot, dude. It's
You
my
have
roster.
tabs?
Yeah, I got tabs.
No, look.
Sheesh, you are married.
I got
No
like
offense.
I got like 60 on here. Brooke Wild's good.
Brooke Wild's good.
I don't know her. I like Lena Paul right now.
Lean.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not a fan of her.
Really?
I don't like her boobs.
Kelsey Monroe's good.
She's flexible.
Yes, she is.
Dillian Harper or Carter? No, Dillian Harper.
Dylan.
Dylan Harper.
Everything on there.
She
is
has
Dillian.
weird vinegar strokes.
Gee, I need to
can't
like
get
up my
behind that.
porn
Yeah.
watches. You guys are.
There's this girl named Peyton Robbie who's got a great foot video. If you guys are about that, so.
I get into Ava Adams every now and
Who?
then. Ava Adams.
It's been a while since
It's
I've
not
seen
all
her.
about the feet, but the feet just have to be involved. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not into the
Nah.
foot stuff.
Not a foot guy.
I'm there just for the coitus.
Good, more for me.
I've done it. I've done it. Well, I haven't.
More
not
for
my
me.
feet. Okay. I've had a foot job, but
What?
I'm sure like
not
I
to
have,
completion.
but yeah. Oh,
Not to completion.
who gets like hand jobs to completions?
I have.
Teenagers.
Oh, well, yeah, like
I have.
adults.
Oh, I was thinking you were
Speaking of all
giving-
this shit, oh my god, how could I have forgotten? Today is March 14th. You know what today is?
Steak and
Day.
blowjob day.
Steak and blowjob day. It's Men's Valentine's Day.
Why is that?
Because
Because it's fucking gender equality, bro.
Jeez.
yeah, it's like okay, so Valentine's Day is mostly looked at.
I don't
viewed
think I
upon
view it as a woman's holiday.
It kind of is to an extent,
What did
I
you get
never-
for Valentine's?
huh? You didn't get shit.
Love.
Because it was
Yeah.
a Hallmark holiday invented by Hallmark to sell greeting cards.
Did you get
We celebrated.
half-ass?
That
kinda?
means coitus.
I mean, but no, we had dinner and a movie. I think we went and saw 50 Shades Free.
It's not considered a
Ugh.
gift when I paid for it with my own movie pass.
Well, he was there. That should be good enough.
It's been a while since we've brought up Movie Pass on the
That
show.
movie I heard is dog
We are not
shit.
sponsored yet.
Here's the way that I look at
Still
it.
seeking sponsorship.
I
for Movie
asked
Pass.
my wife to marry me on Valentine's Day. I don't have to do anything for the rest of my life.
That's your anniversary of getting engaged.
I'll never fucking
I don't
top
know.
that.
I
so-
feel like you'd have to do something every day that day if you did that.
Nah.
You guys have kids?
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
I'd like to know personally.
How many kids?
I just have one. She's almost 2.
Cameron says we should do some group origami crafts.
Fuck off,
I
Cameron,
don't
you
know how to do
retarded
that.
piece
Fuck
of
off.
shit.
I think we should do like a trivia thing of like horror movies or stuff like that. Not now, because
I
you
don't
know
think Dick's a big horror movie guy.
me and Tyler
No,
are.
I'm not.
You can
I
just
like
ask
it.
us
You can
questions.
do romantic comedies though. I do love.
Oh, I can
I
definitely
could do that too.
romantic comedies.
The old
Did you ever
rom-com.
watch The Big Sick? Because you didn't
No,
watch it.
I haven't.
I just
never
saw
done.
Seeking a Friend for the End of the World the other day.
That was good.
and it's a great movie.
I
Surprised
enjoy
it took me
Keira
this
Knightley
long.
and Steve Carell.
He's a big fan of Forgetting Sarah Marshall too.
Oh, I
that one's-
fucking love that.
Yeah,
movie.
that's a
Own that
fucking
movie.
great one.
when he has a lady over, it's his go-to.
Shut the fuck up! It's not.
that
It
movie.
is.
You don't have to
Kunis.
give more movies.
Jason Segel is just
Fucking Mila Kunis.
incredible. I love Jason Segel.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis is awesome. That movie is just fucking great because like that was like my
Fucking
first,
Russell Brand?
Yeah, that was my first experience of Russell Brand.
That was your first?
Yeah,
I don't think he did much before that though.
he really
So-
He did stand up.
Yeah, stand up. That's about it though.
I don't like his stand-up anyway, so.
I don't either, but I saw it.
I love his stand up. It can be a bit much sometimes.
It's very
but-
hit or miss, I think.
Yeah, he's very animated.
Yes.
Get Him to the Greek, the
Terrible movie.
the meta sequel to
Yeah, I haven't seen
Getting
it.
Sarah Marshall.
I only saw it once when it first
It's
came out.
okay.
Terrible movie. Not okay. It sucks.
The trailer made it out to be way better than it actually was.
That means it sucks.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
The Ugly Truth.
I like that movie. I love Gerard Butler.
I do too. And fucking Katherine Heigl.
Yeah,
Come on,
You're
man.
getting way
That
off
was like-
track. Sorry.
that was like the.
Oh, I know what they're
I don't
talking
know.
It's a
about.
fucking romantic comedy.
Yeah, it was. It totally
It's a
was.
bad one, I think.
I like
That's
definitely
fucking
maybe.
blasphemy.
Definitely maybe
Sorry.
for sure. With
That's
Ryan
my
Reynolds.
favorite.
Still haven't watched that one.
What is it?
That is my favorite
Still
rom
haven't seen
com.
Definitely maybe. Ryan Reynolds.
No fucking idea.
Okay, it's on Netflix.
You've never seen Definitely Maybe? Oh my.
Who's in it besides Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, Amy Adams.
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart. Yeah, not Amy Adams.
Nope. No fucking idea.
Some other like actresses at that level.
Isla Fisher.
Terrible. Friends with Benefits. I like that one.
That one's okay.
What was the... Wait, is that the one with fucking Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher?
No,
That's Justin Timberlake.
Okay, what's the same movie but with
Natalie
Ashton
Portman.
Kutcher
No Strings
and
Attached.
Natalie-
No Strings Attached.
I like
Tyler
that one
for the
better.
They both came out at like the same time.
They're the same movie.
And
They
the
are
same
identical. But
Correct.
I like Natalie Portman better.
I think Justin Timberlake's hilarious.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
He's great.
That guy can do anything.
Yeah.
Anything with Rachel McAdams.
I hate Rachel McAdams.
I love her.
She's a terrible actress, and she's not attractive, even
What?
the slightest.
Interesting.
No. Her face constantly looks like she's in pain.
You notice every time you make a
I haven't seen that.
one of your opinions, Devin over there goes, interesting.
Because I don't approve.
I am the king of unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I've been noticing.
I don't think Rachel McAdams is attractive.
I think she is.
Did you like The Last Jedi?
Okay, attractive as shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I
I
loved it.
didn't.
Interesting.
Oh shit.
Everybody's entitled to be wrong.
Yeah.
Got him!
I wanted to like it so much, I just didn't like it.
Did you like Force Awakens?
I liked it more than The Last Jedi. I just thought the whole casino scene, like,
Oh yeah.
just didn't make sense. It didn't need to be there. The whole
Spoilers.
code breaker guy, like,
You know, okay,
he unlocked
so
a door.
we've
The droid couldn't have
we
unlocked that
discussed
door.
this a bit. We've discussed it on Journey into Comics. So the whole
And
purpose
this show.
of, yeah, but the whole purpose of that movie, and Yoda brings it up.
It was like a chase movie too.
Yeah, there's
Slow
that. But
as
the whole
fuck
purpose of
chase.
that movie is to learn from failure,
Right.
and so that was Finn's failure.
That whole sequence, that whole casino sequence was just to see them fail when they're on
Yeah, they
Snoke
also
ship.
failed when they were in the.
I thought he was gonna say they also failed when they made that.
Yeah, well, no,
Fuck.
no.
Fuck that movie.
When Finn's like in the little thing going to like kill himself to like save people.
Yeah, he failed to
He
kill
fell
himself.
there. Yeah, he fell there too.
Fucking failure.
I know that.
Just too
I know
much
that
failing.
pain.
Oh shit.
I beg for death every day.
What did you beg for death today for? I saw that
On the
Snapchat.
same line for, like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
worked
yeah,
the
that's
same
right.
job multiple times, and fucking Panda went to the bathroom every quarter, and I had to shit for 3 fucking hours.
We have a panda on our deck.
Fat fucking piece of shit.
Hopefully she's not a viewer.
I don't fucking care if she's watching or not.
Oh dang.
She hasn't seen a fucking toothbrush in over a decade.
So she
She has a rotting toe.
You
Yeah,
never
fupa.
elaborated the writing toe.
Are you gonna continue that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Ask me the question again.
What fucking
Bring up the
question?
scenario and ask me the question.
Oh, so say I'm doing my job, and I just turn around to continue doing my job, and there's the panda glaring at me. No camera, and her eyes are not black. She's just there, and she fucking pounces on me like a Bengal tiger. And as I'm going down, because she's like 300 pounds, I fucking hit my head on the car and I knock myself unconscious. So I'm laying there defenseless,
Yes, completely.
and she just starts fucking ravaging me
Like going straight for your dick.
straight from my
Eating
dick.
you? Oh, okay.
No. Straight from my dick. Fucking paint suit is shredding.
She's
I'm
trying to procreate.
I'm fucking bleeding. Yeah,
Your
she,
unconscious dick.
she wants a fucking baby out
There
of
is
this.
no consent. It is
Nope.
rape.
Yep.
Complete rape.
What? And I'm completely defenseless. What's your fucking first reaction?
My first reaction is, oh no, my life partner is being raped.
It's good.
Second reaction, I need to do something about this.
Okay.
So, continuing down that path of decision making, to do something about this,
I want to do something about it.
I am going to.
That's not my. That's not your purse.
I'm gonna run to my paint box, my
Okay.
sealer box. I have a pair of pliers in there. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab that pliers. I also have a screwdriver, a Phillips head.
Okay. I like that you specified.
Yes, it's very very important. It's got more wedging ability and stabbing capability.
Okay.
You know?
You
So-
filed this fucking thing down like a prison shank.
No, it's still
Just
it's,
overuse.
It's still
over
stock.
time.
It's still stock.
Okay.
Um,
No mods. Completely stop.
no modifications. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run back, and then I'm just gonna yell at the top of my lungs. Ah! Oh god. And
And she doesn't. She's not phased by
it's
it
not
at all.
phased. No, of course
She's still
not.
just trying to get to my
she
dick.
is head in the game, you know.
Literally.
You
Just
find
tearing-
some raw meat, you throw it in her direction, hope she
trying-
sniffs it out and goes after that.
No, she's after the dick.
Oh, she is after.
Not even Taco Bell could
She's
deter
got another.
her.
She's got another hunk of meat. She's going for.
Well, it's
All
not
right.
really a hunk. It's kind of like a smidgen.
She
but
doesn't
go
know
on.
that though.
No, she doesn't.
I mean,
She's gonna be-
obviously
she's gonna
all.
find out.
I mean, honestly, all I'd have to do is just wait it out, and she'd be fine. But no, you're my life partner. I got to do something about
right,
this.
that's your
I got. That's just my dick. My dick.
Hell yeah.
So luckily, you're wearing a paint suit, so like she's got to get through that. And,
But
you know,
she's shredding it like fucking
I know.
paper.
But you have clothes under the paint suit.
Just
right?
fucking
There
basketball
are some
shorts and a
layers.
tank top.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
well,
some amount of layer, but
Do
either
you
way,
not wear
so-
underwear?
Right?
I think we're getting to the
Maybe not.
bigger question.
Maybe not. Why does that matter?
I don't.
So okay, so she's ravaging you,
Doesn't,
trying
I
to get,
guess.
and I yell, doesn't phase her. So next course of action, grab her ears with the pliers, but they're
Both
not,
of them?
just one ear.
You
Okay.
did say ears.
All right.
It'd be a real quick move.
Okay.
No, so grab her ear with the pliers, but the pliers. Okay, so these pliers that I have in my box, they're not spring loaded. So I gotta somehow manage to spread them apart so I can close them.
Right.
So it's gotta be like a really quick
Okay. I like how you did that.
type move. And
So you've got her. You fucking latched
oh yeah,
onto
I
the
latch on that
earlobe.
fucking ear, yank it. Hopefully it doesn't tear off. Who knows?
It doesn't fucking phase her. It starts to rip a little bit. She goes into a bloodlust.
See, the thing is, it's very possible that it'll rip off because she's just been probably deteriorating for years.
Right,
of,
she
of
hasn't showered in
Yeah, no,
a millennia.
yeah, like
Like you take your fingers and stick
hygiene.
them right in her nose. That's the first thing you do.
it'll just
And that'll
rip
stop.
off.
She would just bite him off.
Yeah. So
She's got an underbite you wouldn't fucking believe.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
She could get her nose with her bottom fucking teeth. Anyway,
But honestly, in all this excitement, she would probably have an asthma attack.
no. She's fueled in fucking full retard rage. Her lungs are constantly flooded with oxygen.
Okay.
I think we just let natural selection take its course. It's your fault.
We've tried.
You got that close. to
We've
her.
tried. She had like Oh, she had
4 asthma attacks in one day. That was the big day where she
Yeah,
got
that
fucking
was the big day.
hauled to the
Are
clinic.
these
4
even
times.
real asthma attacks?
Right.
Yeah. Well, we think they
Allegedly.
were. Yeah. So that was the big day as part of the big week.
Right.
Because every other.
But there
every
was
day
a
that
big
week-
month, too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Every day that week she had an asthma.
So you
attack.
fucking grab her ear with the pliers. It starts to rip a little bit. It doesn't phase her. It
Doesn't
sends her
phase
into
her.
a fucking bloodlust.
But the whole point is to kind of get her away from her, and then that's when I start jabbing her with the fucking screwdriver.
So you're
Prison
shanking
style.
that bitch.
You pull
Prison
out your
style.
big hunk of meat and you show it off to her.
Oh, that's a distraction.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're
Got
jabbing her with
distracted. I did think of that earlier.
you're jabbing her with the screwdriver and it doesn't phase her.
earlier.
Oh, okay. Well,
It doesn't phase her at all. What's your next move?
So the stabbing doesn't phase her?
Nope, doesn't fucking phase her at all.
I got nothing past that. I mean,
You literally just said it.
Pull your dick out.
I can pull my dick out, yeah, but
And it fucking it
let's
fucking
hear it.
but then she's after me,
no, she's distracted.
torn. She's torn.
Yeah, she doesn't know whether to keep ravaging me.
She knows
She's gonna
for
get
a
so
fact.
confused.
It's
She's
enough
gonna turn on
distraction for you
herself.
to get
Like
away.
she knows for a fact that dick is nice. So she's gonna be like, "Whoa, should I wait for the surprise of this and see what's in store?"
But at this point, she hasn't got to my dick yet. But she
Exactly,
can
she
tell
doesn't
that I
know.
have a ball throw.
So she's
Oh,
interested.
Jennifer has the clutch move of throw Joe at her.
That's what I said. That was the one thing that would fucking fully deter her.
Has she already had Joe?
What's awesome
Oh,
is
yeah.
she hasn't commented for fucking an hour, and she's still watching.
I'm
So-
glad you're with us,
Thanks
Jennifer.
thanks for always sticking in there, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the only 100% guaranteed way to get her off of me. Is fucking
Yeah.
bring Joe into her fucking line of sight, and she will instantly stop
Yeah, but she's already had him, so why would she stop if she's already had him?
because she's still in
She
love
already
with him.
raped
Oh, there's love.
There is love.
Oh yeah, retard, dirty love.
And
Does Joe not feel the same?
No,
supposedly,
He does. Deep down.
deep down, yeah. Hey, Andy. There's a
what's
lot of
up,
people.
Andy?
Get it, man.
Get it, dude.
Go
I'll
get that,
even
man.
help you.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Everybody, welcome to the show, Mr. Andy. Hey there. Yeah, so like I can throw Joe at her. Yeah, and
Oh, geez, another guy.
and welcome to the show also Ethan, who's in the doorway. You can't see him. He's,
And I'm good. I don't need
yeah, so I throw
Surprise
Joe at her.
Bukkake.
Maybe be distracted. She might be distracted.
Bam.
She raped him. She straight up raped him.
Oh,
He was like, "Get off me! I'm about to come." She's like, "No,
that happened?
no."
I am so not a raper.
Wait, this happened?
Oh yeah.
Legit,
guy
yeah.
Are you sure he's not making that up?
He makes a lot of things up sometimes.
Oh, so
Damn it,
he
Joe.
probably almost definitely made that up then.
I don't know. I don't know why you would make that up about. I don't know why you would make up having sex with a retard.
Because he actually wanted to do
Wanted
it, so
to
he
do
wanted
it.
to make up a story. So
Not
you
just a
guys didn't
retard,
think
a
he
fat
was.
retard, a fat dirty retard.
Oh my
He didn't want you guys to think he was gross. So
I'm not saying the act of coitus was rape. I'm saying he didn't want to complete.
Inside
Climax.
He didn't want to climax.
He pretended to and threw milk in her eyes.
She was after.
Devin's go-to move.
It is.
She was
That's
after.
my move. It is
Wait,
my move.
wait.
Devin's go-to.
Hey,
Oh, no.
straight up.
No.
Whoa! We have a huge comment from Cameron.
Is,
Okay.
is this something that you've literally
Taking the
done?
heat off.
Cameron, what's up?
All right. So
I need to
Cameron
hear
says.
more.
All right, hold on.
Cameron says, "I thought about it, and while Tiff is on Tyler, I will satiate her thirst for lust by sacrificing myself for your safety, Tyler. I will pull her off her paint suit and fuck her myself,
Jesus.
inseminate her, calming her. Then she'll get prego. Life will go on, and we will keep working. Then 5 months later, I'll take that sealer gun off of 14 right, 14 right, and abort that monstrosity myself, and use the umbilical cord to strangle Tiffany."
Yes! Yes!
Cameron wins.
You, sir, are a good fucking friend, even though you have autism.
All right, to explain this a little bit, you have to know where we work. We work in Subaru sealer deck, and the station 14 there's a left right on the right side. So
It's a wand.
we have these guns, and they shoot sealer, and they have different tips for different applications of sealer on different parts of the car. So on
I wish I had
14
different
right,
tips.
we seal
Just the tip.
the back hatch of,
You don't like the
of
tip of your
Outback.
penis?
Just different ones. Sorry, Dick.
okay.
Go on.
The back hatch of an Outback.
I think it's alright.
It pulls it across it, and it's like this really long tip.
It's a wand.
It's a wand. And yeah, I can see the abortion properties of it.
Oh yeah, you can really get in there.
He finishes off with heritage.
Fuck yeah, Cameron. You've redeemed all of your retardation over the last month.
Yep.
All right, so let's hear some more about throwing milk in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Has this actually been practiced?
No milk, but like I have this thing, right? Like where if say I've been drinking too much that night,
Okay.
and say I go home with a lady or something,
A lady.
or a man, whatever. But whoever.
What about a lady boy?
Not yet, at least.
Okay.
But like,
What if
you know,
missed it?
say it's been going on too long, and I'm like, I'm over it, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'll just act like I ejaculate, like in my hand, right? So then like there's no mess, but she just believes it's in my hand.
And then you rub it on her face.
No, I'll be like, oh, I'll make like a big thing of like putting it on the side of the bed.
He's
or
got a
something.
little baggie of milk in his pocket.
Yeah.
In his pocket, he's naked. No, actually, he's got shorts on. He just sticks his dick through the shorts.
Through the little flap?
Through the
Yeah.
flap.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding.
Simba.
But that's an actual thing I do.
I don't see
You
why
need
you
to
can't
Simba
just...
somebody.
Oh my god.
Simba.
Why is your fucking thumb wet?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
But
It
go on,
was
Tyler.
wet.
That's
Oh,
weird.
I was like, I don't
That's
see why you
odd.
can't just not. Why you have to pretend.
I don't know, because
ejaculate.
then I feel bad
You
for
can
the
just
girl.
not do it. I don't think she would care that much.
Really?
Girls do care.
They do.
No.
They
He's
do.
like, oh, what's wrong with me?
Well,
You
then
can't
you should
ejaculate?
Exactly.
Be truthful.
Am I not good enough?
You're starting whatever
Ooh.
relationship that is off with a lie already by fake ejaculating.
Our
so-
whole society is built on lies.
Thank you, other Tyler.
That's fucking status quo right there.
doesn't make it right.
Life is not right. We are literally destined to fail as a species, but yet we continue to hang on to life.
I should just be more of an asshole then.
That's
Hey.
what I do.
No, you're a sweet Tyler. I like it.
Thanks, Devin.
Will you guys
welcome.
hold hands?
He would never.
You guys
fake
keep touching
ejaculate
each
with
other's
me.
thighs, and it's getting me a little bit.
I think I just touch his thighs. I don't think he's been touching
I've seen
mine.
both of you guys touch thighs.
Oh, great. No, this
I've
is fine.
played footsie with you like 3 times.
Was it? Yeah, well, I thought it was you.
I'm pretty
About to
sure
see
he
if
did-
we're growers or not.
I'm pretty sure he just rubbed ejaculate on my forehead. So
Why was it wet?
why was your thumb wet?
It's
I'm
a
still
defense
confused.
mechanism.
Why are you?
It's a mucus.
But no, the whole the
It's a
whole
thin
milk
membrane.
thing came up. Like Dave.
Oh,
Linder
Dave made the joke.
made the
That
joke
was
about it.
really-
He's like, "What? Do you just throw milk on her face or something?"
He's like, what do you do? Throw milk in her eyes?
yeah, in her eyes. Yeah.
Did you come? Yeah.
I fucking love Dave, dude. Oh shit, that's great.
Yeah, obviously. Surprise Bukkake!
Oh my god, you catch him in his element. He's the funniest guy.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Mhm.
I fucking love Dave. He blew me off last week. He was supposed to guest last week.
That's crazy because he always gets excited to do podcasts and stuff. So because he was hanging out with a friend.
Yeah, he said it. He was like, "Hey, I got a friend in town. They want to hang out." I'm like,
Oh, it
Was
was
it Coleman?
Andrew. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
probably Andrew. Was it
Coleman.
on a weekend you were supposed to?
"No,
do
it was last Wednesday. We live
wasn't
stream
in town.
every Wednesday."
Must not have been close.
And I called him out on Brews with Dudes, and he's like, I can't remember what he said, but I was like, could have just had.
Sounds like
Your
he's
friend.
being very vague about it.
I said you could have just had your friend on the show.
What if it was a lady friend?
Maybe it was a Vietnamese lady boy.
No, no. I mean, it could have been. Yeah.
So instead of Dave being on the show, I had my good old boy David Gunyan
And his lovely
and his
girlfriend.
lovely Malikeable.
And I made her cry, and I feel terrible, and that never happens. I literally don't feel emotion. Other than anger. That's the only one.
Anger and your desire for death.
That's not an emotion, though.
Is it?
No.
It should be.
Should be.
All right. Pregnant pause there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Shall we just so a little while ago the Dickie
You
died.
shoved a
the dick-
handful of
Nope.
baby carrots in the black of your butthole.
I like to sometimes I like to cram a handful of baby carrots into the black of my asshole.
He says butthole.
I'm saying asshole.
Oh, you're wrong.
To the black of my butthole.
Patty.
Shut up, Miranda.
Right back
Okay,
to
so
square
a couple couple, I don't know how long ago, with the Dickie Dine show, they posted a status saying, "Hey, in 1 to 4 sentences, explain your most embarrassing moment." So, of course, I commented, "I played Edward 40 Hands, and then I shit all over my best friend's bathroom floor."
Did you have pants on when this happened, or were you just bare ass?
I had pants on.
Okay. So it was like fucking running down your leg and
Yes,
shit.
exactly.
It went everywhere.
Was it
Not
going in
only
your
was
shoe?
not only was there a pile, I didn't have shoes on at that
Ah,
time.
chills.
Good.
Because of arousal?
Oh, hey,
or-
look, Malika. Malika's here.
Hey.
Hey, Michael.
But yeah, so there was just so much. It piled up in my pants and then ran down my leg, and then there was a pile on the floor. And then I was like, "Oh my god!"
Was there semen anywhere?
No, this was
Damn it.
like by the time I was done dry heaving, I was like, "Oh my god, what do I do?"
Roll in it.
Did you
So-
clean it up then, or did you leave it for the morning?
Oh no, I spent the next 2 hours drunkenly cleaning it up with toilet paper.
So you rolled around in it like Rocky.
No, I here's the stupid thing. So when I was cleaning it up, I was taking it
here's
off
the
the
stupid
roll that was on the wall. I'd take some, like scoop up, put it in the toilet. Then I'd take some more, scoop up, put it in the toilet, scoop out my pants, put it in the toilet.
Oh god.
Start that and at that.
I would have
point-
just thrown
Yeah,
those
those
fucking
pants would have been in the
away,
trash.
Oh, I no, like that. I'm not gonna get there, but I eventually not wore those pants. So I ran out of toilet paper on the roll, so I got a new roll of toilet paper, and I just put it back on the wall. And I kept doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
like
that's
etiquette.
That's
Etiquette,
just
you
common
know?
courtesy.
Drunken etiquette for
Wait,
sure.
real quick. Are you a over the back or over the over the front kind of guy?
This is the only way. Not
I don't ever put it on the roll.
Really?
Yeah, that's normally
That's
where I'm
savage
at.
as
But,
fuck.
but if for
This-
whatever reason the stars aligned and I put
This-
it over the back, or
this is
I
the
put
way
it on
it-
the roll, it always
okay,
goes over
so-
the back.
the toilet paper. This is the toilet paper. This is incorrect. You go over.
No.
I agree with Dick.
Over.
That is actually how the patent was designed.
That is the
was to
only
go
way
over
you
the top.
do it.
No,
if
think
you don't
about-
do that, you're wrong.
Think about it. If you go over the back like I do, it comes off easier. You don't ever have to grab for it. It's already hanging. It's perfect.
I legitimately
Fucking
don't
gravity
give a
is your
fuck.
friend. I don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, next
Anyway,
question.
so-
Hold on, next question. Are you guys like a water, or you guys fold it when you
I'm
wipe
a-
your
It
butt?
depends on the situation.
I'm a water. I go for maximum
You
coverage.
Definitely seem like a water.
Where
think-
you wad toilet paper up when you
Wipe the butt.
wipe your ass?
Yeah.
Tyler's
It
a folder
sounds like
for sure.
a mess.
Why?
I don't know. It just
It's
doesn't,
maximum coverage.
it doesn't sound like it.
Fucking cheek to cheek coverage.
It depends on the mess that I have
Sounds like
already
a
made.
finger's gonna stick through. And
No,
you're
no,
gonna,
no,
Yeah.
no. There's
You're
at
gonna get
least
poo on
half a
your
roll
hands.
of toilet paper every time I
that's
wipe my
just
ass.
wasteful.
That's
So-
Yeah, that's
inefficient.
American.
It's situational.
Fucking
That's not a
heritage.
thing. You guys are fucking with me. People don't wad it.
No, they
like
absolutely
girls.
do.
Like
Oh, yeah,
when they
I wad
pee,
it.
maybe, but like
I
guys-
want it.
I feel like all girls like fold just because they're girls. They're like all dainty and shit. Maybe not the panda you guys were talking about. She's a
Oh,
water
no,
for
she
sure.
doesn't even use toilet paper.
Oh god.
She's got a bidet.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
She's got a corner on the side of her house.
Oh my god.
So she
No,
can
okay,
squat,
so
she
for
just
me,
does
it's
it standing up.
situational. It's situational. It depends on where I'm at. Like, if I'm at home, I will always, like, fold over and all that. But if I'm out in, like, a public restroom with that shitty toilet paper, I'll wad it the fuck up, get up in there, and get out, and then
Get in
I'll
there
start.
nice and deep like.
And then from that point on, that's when I
Just
start
sounds
folding it.
not very clean.
My wife commented and I can't read what it says.
You never put the paper back on the holder.
No, I don't.
Dave Linder's
That's
here.
a good way.
Oh hey Dave.
What's
up,
I love
boy
you, Dave. I was
Dave?
just
Hey,
talking
Dave.
shit about you.
And we were
Anyway.
just talking about shit.
Yeah, it was a nice segue. We talked shit, and then we talked
Fucking hot.
about shit. So,
Because I was cold earlier.
back
Dave,
to,
do you wad toilet paper or do you fold it up? Because apparently that's a thing.
Speaking of Dave, I have a Snapchat from Dave.
Ooh.
Let's see what
Is it his dick?
he has. It's a video. This should be interesting.
I hope it's his dick.
New Chips CD.
Oh yeah, we got a new CD. The whole song? Is it
sounds really good. Dan did a
Not
good
enough
job.
bass. Just kidding.
What song is that?
That sounds really good.
State of Obesity.
Not only does it sound good for like the actual CD, but it sounds good for him.
For a
sending-
live, yeah.
For him sending it to my Snapchat.
Oh, it was a live recording?
Yeah, that's a live
snap.
recording.
Yeah.
So one of the topics I had this afternoon, that's another good segue. Well, this is the fucking segue cast.
But I'm gonna finish my.
Oh, real quick.
Okay.
This is to Tyler, who I also am, but I'm talking to you.
Okay.
What made you want to
Tyler.
fucking do punk music? And not? Are you doing it just to do music, or are you doing it because you fucking
No,
love
because
punk
I love
music?
punk music.
Well, what made you?
And it
love
just so
fucking-
happened to be really easy to play.
It's the truth.
Yeah, you explained your musical journey last time.
I
Well,
was dying.
You were dying.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah, you were sick.
Well,
I
like
was
last
sick as
time you were
fuck.
like you explained how you got into the band, and that was like you didn't know how to play bass, so you learned how to play it on Rocksmith.
Yeah. I played it on that for like a couple months, and then we started the band. Like,
All right.
I could only down pick for like our first show, I remember. That was brutal.
Okay, I remember you saying that. I don't remember anything else.
There are different ways to pick.
Just checking.
You alternated, buddy.
Dang it.
There's down, and there's up.
Oh.
Or you could do it the right way and use your fingers, but
Yeah.
Slap that
Who cares?
motherfucker.
There's
I
several.
mean, I
ways
can
to play
slap
bass.
it, but do you want it to sound good?
Yeah.
So
That's a relative term.
I posted my comment on the Dickie Dine show. Back to that.
I really gotta pee.
All right. You need help?
Oh wait.
to wait.
No, I want you to.
He doesn't want to hear.
He's famous.
Kinda. I'm not famous.
Are you
I'm
gonna
not
play
even-
my Dustin's Fish Tanks video?
Dustin's fish tank?
Yeah, I also got a fucking shout out, just like you did.
Really? Oh yeah.
I
Wait,
told you about
I think
this.
I know you're talking. I think I know that guy.
Dustin's Fish Tanks.
Yeah.
What's up, Fish Tank
I
people?
think I get emails from him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look, fucking Devin's famous too.
Yeah. Well, I don't do anything. He just sends me like, "Hey, look at this video." Shit like that.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you also a fellow aquarium enthusiast?
I was, yeah,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
Saltwater or freshwater?
Fresh.
Hell
it
yeah.
was the 65 gallon.
Planet tank?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It was my first attempt, and it went well.
Good.
Spent way too much money.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about that.
Excellent.
Let's hear about Blaine trying to be famous.
Okay,
Well, when Tyler gets
so
back.
I made my comment, and they used it in their video.
Are we gonna watch that video?
We're gonna watch that video. I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
wait for Tyler though. I want him to see it.
Did you say who used it?
Jared Dines and Austin Dickey for the Dickie
So-
Dines show.
So real quick before we watch the video, how do you feel about being recognized in a YouTube video?
I thought it was really cool. Like, I mean, especially since I'm a fan of Jared Dines, so it was really cool that because I've commented on a few of their statuses. It hasn't been used.
Hasn't been recognized.
Yeah, and it's whatever. I mean, but it's cool to see because let's see, they have 124,000 people subscribed to them.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Jeez.
This
How many views does the video have?
This video itself has 27,619 views.
So realistically, just say 15,000 different people have seen the video.
Yeah, and
From start to finish.
15,000 different people know that I played Edward Forty Hands
And shit everywhere.
Yes. But I wish they knew like the full story of the thing, which has been told across a couple of different podcasts on this network.
Have you told it on this podcast?
No.
He's about to.
We're gonna have
Oh
to.
yeah, I have.
Oh.
That episode 16, Gummy Worms, when I was up in Chicago
before I came.
before the Tyler.
Oh no, that was right after I came on the show, because that was the one you did in Chicago.
So I've already queued up the video to like right before it plays my part of it. So here we go. I should probably unpause it.
Speaking of dicks, we got Blaine Tyner who says, I played Edward Forty Hands and shit all over my friend's
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've
But
ever...
did you win?
Did
Did you win? It's okay if you
Oh,
won.
you shit everywhere. You know what life is that?
Yeah, right.
You didn't finish the 40s?
Okay, let's do this.
I don't know what Edward's 40 hand is.
Or pissed in like on or
Oh, we're
in
gonna get there.
somebody's, like stuff before. Like I definitely I shit in that person's yard, but that was intentional. Like I
Right.
shit on myself because I was so drunk.
Yeah, I've been really.
To be fair, I didn't either.
And I've never been so drunk that I should have pissed on myself. So like, you have to be so drunk.
for real.
To do
Or
that.
just irresponsible with your bowels, because I always think
guess.
I clean house too pretty often.
Yeah.
So just like, if I have to go to the bathroom and I'm drunk, I should go now.
Yeah,
Not just like, I'm gonna hold this.
I'm gonna wait.
But yeah, pass out and shit myself.
Yeah, fuck that.
He's got 40s tied to his hands. What's he supposed to?
My dick
Yeah.
slipped out.
So real quick.
Bed. Got stopped because it hurt. Tried to keep going, but then she left me dead in my soul and asked, "Doing all right there, bud?"
Oh no!
So condescending. Doing all right there. It's just like
It's
the
over.
bud, like
It's done.
if I wasn't soft, I
That's it.
am now.
Yeah, you're done. You're just go home.
For real.
Just start next.
Jesus.
I've never lost control of my bowels because I was so drunk.
I didn't technically lose control of them.
You lost control.
No.
You could not control the
I was
shit.
dry heaving.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
You
still,
The
lost
body is
control.
convulsing.
Yeah.
Meaning,
So then the
my
little
whole
poop comes
body
out.
was convulsing. And shit just happened to be in my system. So of course, ah!
Did you actively force the shit out of your ass?
No, but I was dry.
Then you lost control.
But not. It wasn't
Moving
because I was
on.
drunk. It wasn't because I was drunk.
So I got so drunk.
It's
on
not like I was just like, oh, I just shit.
Actually, kind of it was, but
I think you were
anyway.
convulsing because you were drunk, so that would be.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
But I
I'd
wasn't like I was like, oh my god, I am so drunk. Oh my god, I just shit all over your bathroom floor. No, it was
I
like,
wish it was that way.
it just
So
completely
nonchalant.
monotone. Oh, I am so drunk. I just shit all over your floor.
Stephen Hawking's robot voice.
I am so.
good.
No.
But so I got
no.
so drunk on a camping trip when I was in high school. There was a big group of us that were staying in cabins in a campground, and my girlfriend at the time and I had went to bed, and I fucking woke up in the middle of the night and thought I was in the bathroom, and I was pissing.
It's a trap.
I was pissing onto the fucking mattress, and it was like full arc, pissing onto the mattress, and it was like splashing on her. So I got back in bed after I'd pissed in it, fell asleep, woke up
God.
like 15 minutes later. I'm like, why is the fucking bed all wet?
You've
And
been
then
with-
she is also awake, like, why is the fucking bed all wet? So what did we do? We took the sheet off, flipped the mattress over, and went
There
back
you
to
go.
sleep.
You've been with your wife since high school?
This was before my wife.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I have been with my wife since high school.
Edward 40 hands is where you take two 40s and you duct tape them to your hands. And your
And you can't take them off until you've completed
Both of
both
them.
of them.
That sounds terrible.
You've never played it before?
That was my first time playing it, I might add.
Wait, did
And
you
I
still
was-
have them duct taped when you were
No,
done?
I did not.
Oh, God,
No, I
that
did
would
not.
have been great.
Oh.
The game was already over. The game was already okay. So we had already played. I lost. I was the last person.
What kind of 40s were they? Were they
I had
fucking King Cobras?
I had Cobras.
Hell yeah.
I think one of us had Steel Reserve.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Cobras.
Yeah.
Imagine how Dick on Steel Reserve.
God. Well, at the time, I wasn't as big of a drinker as I am now. Not that I'm much of a huge drinker right now, but I clearly didn't have the tolerance that I have now. And that, This was 3 years ago now. And so what happened was we finished the game. I lost. We were all just hanging out, and I was just woozy, fucked up, like. And then I was like, I gotta throw up. And as I stood up, I projectile vomited.
Oh.
And then as I was heading to the bathroom, so they had to clean that up. So I finished throwing up in there. I cleaned up what I could. Came back out. My buddy Alan, whose floor I shit all over. This was before I shat all over it. He's like, hey man, I got you some clothes. Here you go.
Did you put your shitty pants back on, or did you have them off?
No, what I'm telling right now was before I shit.
Oh.
So this is the precursor.
Oh, goodness.
So he hands me some gym shorts, because I got a little vomit on my shorts and all that, and my shirt. He hands me a white t-shirt. Bad mistake. Oh, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. And so put on that, go sit back down. They gave me some water. I'm sitting there drinking that for a bit. I'm like, I think I gotta throw up again. So I get up, go to the bathroom. I make it there this time. Throw up a little bit. And as I'm finishing throwing up, I'm like, oh, I gotta take a shit. So I turn around, take a shit. And then, drunk me is just sitting there like 20 minutes after I've taken my shit. Just sitting there like, oh. I'm like, oh, I think I got to throw up again. So wipe my ass, pull up my pants, turn around, start dry heaving. And the very first heave, I just release. And I'm like, oh! And it was just
Came out
nothing but
both
like
ends, yeah.
alcohol shits. It was just like gooey mess. It wasn't even solid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so aroused now, you can't fucking imagine.
So, like, that's how it ended up just piling. Because it was just...
The levee broke, and then it ran down your leg.
Straight pudding. Cameron sent me a photo on my messenger. Damn it, Cameron.
It's a dick pic. It's a trap!
What? Oh, no. What's he
Drunk
doing?
Stories?
No,
None?
I don't. Do you?
He's sending me all these pictures of, like, what he could do if he reported. What? Did he just report Journey into Comics Network? What a cunt.
Reported it for what?
He's like, report, I think it's an unauthorized use of my intellectual property. This page is fake. Marked as scam.
What a
Okay,
dick.
okay emoji. How well did this experience resolve the problem? How could it be better? He replied, no you. God damn it, Cameron. I swear if you got that fucking page taken down, it's brand new. It's for the network. God damn it.
Piece of shit.
But anyway, so my reaction to them reacting to me was, okay, they don't know the whole story, so they're like, oh, I've never been so drunk I lost control of my bowels. I'm like, well, it didn't technically happen.
Did you send them the whole story?
No, I did not.
Just let it go.
I just sent the comment you saw on it was all I sent. So, like, I took a picture of it, I posted it on my Instagram, and I was like, haha, so glad, thank you guys so much for using my comment on your show. I would love to have you guys on my show
Ooh.
to to tell you guys the full story. I tagged both of them in it. Austin actually he liked it. He didn't comment on it, but so that's cool. That's cool.
I puked in one of my friend's laundry basket. It was full of his clean clothes.
Ooh, clean clothes.
I puked in a
That's
washing machine
unfortunate.
once.
That's cool.
I do in fact have a pissing in bed story.
Go on.
So PSA, if you're ever having a dream and in the dream you happen to be using the bathroom, it's a trap.
It's a trap!
Yeah, it's a trap. This particular incident happened. I was engaged, and
What was the dog's name?
Marley. No, so that was her brother's dog, but
Was it to Baxter?
it wasn't. Baxter
Fat
was
piece
alive.
of shit.
He was
The
alive.
Baxter
but
is
we
too
didn't-
laid back for it.
We didn't have
Yeah.
him
Didn't
yet.
care enough about stuff.
So it's like 8 or 9 in the morning. I usually slept till like 10 or 11. I had one of those dreams. I was pissing in my dream, and then I wake up, and I definitely pissed myself, and I'm like, I was like 20, 21 at the time. Like, just no reason for this to be happening. Just pissed myself. And
Are you sure it wasn't just like an overloaded wet dream?
No, it was not. I've never actually had a wet dream.
I don't think I have either.
I've
I
never
have
had
pissed
one.
the bed before when I was like 17. It's because I had chlamydia.
Shit.
God damn it, boy!
But I didn't know I had chlamydia at the time. I just like, why the fuck did I piss the bed?
17.
Yeah.
Dude, you do fuck, man. This guy fucks.
Devin Nunemaker.
I was a
Fucks.
whore in high school and I never got fucking chlamydia. God damn!
It happens.
Chlamydia happens.
Apparently.
At least
It's
it
not
was-
that big a deal. It
everyone
happens to
gets
everybody.
everyone gets chlamydia. It's fine.
I didn't know that, like, you pee yourself if you...
Yeah, it was a symptom.
Whoa.
Google it.
Google it
I
or
won't.
Google it?
Both.
Take your word for it.
Alright.
I will Google it.
We're starting a new search engine. Google.
So there I am, laying in my piss, and I'm just like, well, there's really no getting out of this because she's on the inside of the bed. So
Was
I'm
she
like,
also wet?
I mean, no, she wasn't in it. So I like lean over, I'm like, hey, I pissed the bed. It's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I pissed in the bed. She's like, really? Yeah, I pissed in the bed.
I can hear this. I can hear this in your voice too, because you say certain things very particular.
I do.
I know exactly how you fucking
was
said
also
that.
calm
I
about
was
it.
like, she's like, you pissed in the bed? I'm like, yeah, I did.
So, did she break up with you right
No,
then and
no,
there?
no.
Did she
was-
high five you?
That was like a few months later. No, she's like,
Do you think that
On
was?
the downhill
You
after
think that was the? Yeah. Do you
No,
think that's
no,
what
no.
started the downward spiral?
more than likely not. I don't know. I've heard about a million reasons, but so we
Mostly because you're a douchebag.
we wake up. I was at the time. I was even more of a douchebag back then. Like
Good
like
God.
a legitimate douchebag back then.
Like in what way?
You wore tap
I
out
was-
shirts to Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, I wore a
Drank Bud Lights only.
No, I didn't even drink back then.
I could see
I didn't
totally
drink till I was
wearing
22.
tap out shirts or an affliction shit.
Yeah.
I have an Affliction shirt that I only wear on holidays because it's one of my nicer shirts, actually.
Is it a button up?
That's
No.
Oh.
a douchey thing to say.
Yeah. That is incredibly douchey.
The closest thing to a tap out shirt I have is a black t-shirt that says douchebag in the tap out.
Oh, that's
font.
hilarious.
What's even douchier is douchey, but not douchey because okay, so
Check out my
the
haircut.
bass player from Five Finger Death Punch makes them,
Oh.
and he's like the least douchey part of that band. So it's douchey, but it's not douchey. Yeah, we got up and we cleaned the bed. That's really the end of the story.
Had a
But
bad trip on shrooms on Halloween, and I peed myself. I
That's
was
a
the-
bad
this
time
Halloween-
I
to
was
trip
the
on
green.
shrooms.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I
it
was
this
the
Halloween?
Green Arrow. No, it was a couple
Oh,
years
that's
ago.
cool.
Yeah.
You were Green
So I was in
Arrow?
like the leather pants, and
Oh
that
shit!
would have been.
I just got it off Amazon.
Oh.
That would have been
Hot
sick.
leather pants.
My internet sucks. Has Tyler
Has
cried
Tyler-
yet?
No.
You
What?
need to make him cry.
Make me cry? Or
I like him.
cry?
I don't need to make him cry.
David wants you to make him cry.
No.
It's not hard. I'm very sensitive.
You're property of the U.S. government.
Jesus.
I've come to terms with that. So
I'm actually a woman.
the very first
I'm gonna cry with joy.
Crying's crying.
Doom Room Halloween show.
I think it was the last Doomer. Did they? No, they
No.
had one.
The
The
very
one that Ugly Bones played was that. That was the one.
yeah.
Remember that one?
Well, the very first
was
one in
weird.
2014 at this house.
This house?
Not this house, but the current.
The
Oh,
current
right.
Doom Room.
Gotcha.
They had a Halloween show and Nick got a bottle of legit absinthe.
Whew.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And myself and Will, who is the artist behind my band, The Fallen Mind. He does all the music. I did the vocals. Him and a couple of his buddies, and I was like, "Hey, we got absinthe." They're like, "Oh yeah, let's go drink it." I was like, "Okay, I've never had it. Let's do this." There's no funny trip story to this, by the way. It's just that's unfortunate, but it tasted really good though.
What's it taste like? Is it minty?
No,
yeah.
it's
I thought it
more
was
like
minty.
black licorice.
It's very earthy.
Yeah. I
It's-
had it once.
It's like Jägermeister that's not Jägermeister. It's better.
Yeah. My old neighbor Sean, just a great guy. Tyler knows him. Very handsome man.
He's a handsome man.
Very handsome man.
I
Anyway,
gotta quit telling him that when I see him.
yeah. But
I've seen him like 3 times, and I tell him that every time.
You like rub your hand down his arm, like you are so fucking handsome.
I've gotten very
Yeah, you
close.
but
I
he
think
brought
the
it.
next, sorry.
No, you're good. He brought it over and he like laid a shot down in front of me. So I was like, I'm gonna shoot it. So I shot it. He was like, No, you're supposed to sip on it. I didn't know that was a thing. You're supposed to sip on absinthe
Yep.
and not shoot it.
Oh,
I just took a whole shot of it and I was like, Oh my
we
god, that's
were
terrible.
doing bottle shots out of it.
Oh, were you? Okay, so I don't feel so bad then.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it before either.
We should get one.
How did you like that THC? Real absinthe has THC in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't.
This was like a
it didn't
greenish-
affect me.
Oh,
I
so
was-
like gets you high?
one,
Oh, yeah.
I was already drunk,
Get you drunk and high at the same time.
I was
that
already
doesn't sound
drunk.
Good. No.
but no, Nick was.
Oh, it's great.
Because I was like, yeah, we already had.
Puke City.
We already checked out the
You
absinthe.
don't
He's
drink
like,
enough
God
to
damn
make
it,
yourself
Dick.
puke.
Yeah.
He goes, God damn it, Dick. We were gonna do something special with that tonight. I was like, you should have told me. This is when I was living there, so I'm like, you should have fucking told me we were gonna do something special with it. Then I would have been like, no, we can't drink this right now.
Right, you.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right, you.
No. No.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So you had a rant earlier. Go for it.
Okay. So, unpopular opinion. Everyone's gonna hate me for this, but
I already hate you.
right, most people do. I mean, I'm a fat white
It's worse
piece
than
of shit.
that Superman thing.
I'm a white devil, colonizer. But
These are facts.
right.
Yeah.
Gender equality is something I have a problem with. Not because gender equality is wrong, but the feminist movement as a whole.
It's not equality.
Well, let me finish.
Can I finish, please?
Let me finish. I think I have an issue or a way to solve this
Do you hate
Pam
women?
dilemma. No. So they're always like male supremacy, and I posted something the other night that a girl I went to high school with, who fucking toxic masculinity, fucking blew the post up, and I just fucking ignored it because I didn't want to get into an argument.
I think I saw that. I don't remember reading any of it.
But the majority of people that are involved in the feminist movement are like, men get all this shit and they're so much better. You know what men don't get? Paternity leave. Mandated by the federal government, we are allowed up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave to take care of our children. So it's bad enough that the majority of women in the U.S. don't get paid leave to take care of their newborn child when their body is going through this traumatic fucking experience of childbirth. Anybody that calls it a fucking miracle is insane. That is not an enjoyable experience for any party involved. I witnessed it. I was front row. I was in the splash zone. I want to have more kids. I don't want to see that again, okay?
Yeah. I won't.
So
No.
I do not get to take time and spend, very important moments with this fucking human being that I just created. And you're going to bitch and fucking rabble in the streets about gender equality? What kind of fucking shit is that?
Yeah.
So is that the only thing?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Is that it?
Any fucking
No, I didn't know
all
if
you
there was
got?
anything else.
any fucking gender.
Sorry, I didn't mean that sounded real shitty.
I don't
at
believe.
all.
I don't. Okay.
That sucks, but women don't get anything really either.
Yeah, they don't. They
get
don't get much time off at all.
So it really sucks for both genders. So it's
That's why I brought it up.
Inequality for everyone.
I mean,
Right,
there are
but when-
countries that like
Get a
men
lot of
get
paid time.
paid.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Denmark
Like
is
2
one.
years
Germany
paid.
is another one. But
Did you say 2 years?
Some
some
countries
get
2
up
years.
until
That's
2 years. But the reason I brought it up and the reason it pisses me off so much is you look at any major feminist media. Media is bullshit anyway. It's all
Yeah.
propaganda. It's all fucking bullshit. But God, rabble, gender inequality. Yeah, I don't get to fucking spend time with my kid. The last place that I worked didn't want to give me vacation when my fucking child was born. That's my vacation.
We get like
Wow.
I'm fucking entitled to that. I earned that shit, and they didn't want to give it to
we
me.
get a week unpaid.
Like the guys, or
Yeah.
You can get
Women get like 3 months or some shit.
you get up to 12 weeks. It's
Yeah.
federal law, but so
Men get a week
The-
at Subaru.
you get up to 12 weeks. You have 12 weeks of unpaid leave. That is federal law.
Oh, I'm just going off of what other people have done.
Yes, 12 weeks unpaid leave. It's federal law.
If you're gonna
But-
have a kid, you should have that much money saved up.
Well,
before
but that's not the
Heyo.
point. The point is
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
right, and I understand that, but that's the point that I'm trying to make here. If you're gonna bitch about gender inequality, like Tyler brought up, women don't really get there. There is very few organizations in the U.S., especially that pay women when they go out on maternity leave.
Got 6 weeks. That's all I got.
So
Unpaid.
gross.
yeah, so that's fucking bullshit. We are creating fucking life. They cannot fend for themselves. But hey, you got to come back to work and make more cars tomorrow. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So don't fucking preach to me about male superiority when it's no fucking different. I don't agree with that shit.
Right.
And
Jennifer pops in with a comment because she's recently had a child. 6 weeks paid for natural birth, 8 weeks paid C-section
Right.
Why is?
for women.
What does that matter?
I think C-section
well,
is like more damaging on the body.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
But so, and
Oh.
I also,
Because vaginas bounce back.
I also don't buy
they
into
do.
the whole gender inequality bullshit because everything that I have in life, I have fucking worked for. I have had nothing given to me. Not fucking male privilege, not because I'm white, because I fucking worked for it and because I've earned it. And my wife is no fucking different. She contributes more than most people do in a fucking combined household by herself, and she has worked for it and earned every fucking dime.
Speaking of, she just commented, I had to use my PTO for my maternity leave.
Yes.
Sheesh.
So,
Whatever emoji that is. I
yeah.
can't tell.
So,
Rolling eyes emoji.
yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
So, that's
think-
my rant.
A lot of them are just uninformed. They just don't know.
Absolutely. Most of the fucking, how do I want to put it? Well, propaganda. I mean, it's all people who are uneducated and
Someone told them that, and they never
Right.
bothered
Yeah.
to research it, so they just assume that.
They just went off that.
Right.
men-
And that's why I've said it multiple times on this podcast, and I'll say it a dozen more times through the rest of my tenure on Podcastrophe.
And do you think that it should be like every time they have a child? What if they have like 4 kids while they work there? You know what I mean? You think they should get paid for every one of those?
Yeah,
That's a lot of
absolutely.
time.
Well, see, here's part of the
If you're
reason.
irresponsibly like having all these.
But what if
kids,
you're
you know?
responsibly having the kids? Like you want
Right.
to have the kids. Yeah.
But here's
Some people want to be family.
here's something to put it in perspective. Say every one of us in this room has a child, okay, and every one of us gets a phone call that says, "Hey, your kid's sick. You need to come pick him up." Do you think it's right that your employer holds that time that you have to go get your child because you're basically being forced against your will to go get some, and it could be something terrible like, "Hey, your kid fell and hit their head. You need to meet me at the hospital." But the employer is going to hold that time against you because you're a piece of shit and you're not at work. You're going to fucking take care of your kid. That's
guess-
wrong.
I think it's fair to give them some time for like personal matters like that,
But most don't.
yeah,
In today's workforce, there is no such thing as personal time.
like they should give you more like PTO time and more vacation just to make up for
Right.
that.
But if you have to leave early, I mean, I don't know.
I used to work at a place that had EPTO, which is called emergency paid time off.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Like
That's
you
good.
could just
That's
use it.
a good thing.
They couldn't,
Yeah.
they couldn't deny it.
That's
Yeah.
good. There's very few places that do that.
Yeah.
But
it was a Japanese company, so
now, if you're just using it
Industrious people.
to be a piece of shit,
well, they're
and
nice
like,
people.
hey, I don't want to go to work. I'm gonna call in and say that my kid's sick.
Well, I mean, then that's on you.
Right.
So,
But I don't know. That it's one of the very few liberal type things that I. One of the very few liberal viewpoints that I have
good rant.
when it comes to the fucking workforce,
Good rant.
because
I'm
we
right
live
there
in a
with you.
shitty fucking nation,
Yeah, we suck.
and anybody that's not educated will fucking disagree and say we live in a great
yeah,
nation.
dude.
Yeah, we
So-
suck.
That's my rant.
We used to be so awesome, and now we suck.
I didn't make anybody cry today, and I'm glad.
Tyler,
Probably made somebody mad,
Wow.
but
are you ready to cry or what?
Not yet. That doesn't really pertain to me. I don't have
Then
kids
you,
or
yeah.
anything.
You didn't do your
Say
job.
something specifically about me or how I look.
You're tacky, and I hate you.
Why am I tagged?
your beanie is hipster and stupid.
Oh, I just had hat hair. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Some tears.
obviously, it's different for people who don't have kids because they don't understand. But like at any given time, I could get a phone call. If my daughter gets a fever at daycare, I have to go get her. I can't refuse. I have to go get her. So if I had to leave work every day for a period of time, basically I'm being a piece of shit not going to work.
Yeah,
That's not fucking right. So that's my rant.
I agree. It sucks.
Do you think gender inequality or there's a wage gap between men and women? Do you think that's a real thing?
No, I see, and that's why I said what I said. I do not buy into any of that shit because my wife actually makes more money than I do right now. Now, my previous job, I made a shit ton more money than her, But I got paid based on the industry that I was in. My wife works in the medical industry. She's got a degree in the medical industry. She gets paid based on her education, the organization that she works for, and the specialization in the field that she works in. She gets paid based on that. I would get the same pay if I did that same job. There's no wage gap there. When I worked at my previous job, there were women that worked with me. They made the same obnoxious amount of money that I did. There was no wage gap.
They say like women supposedly make like 70 cents for every dollar that a man makes.
Yeah.
But they say it's like based off of jobs that women go for and like time off for kids and stuff like that.
The way that I look at it is, and I have a very strong opinion on our whole college system and how if you don't have a college degree, there's a stigma against that. You're a piece of shit in today's society. And then on the flip side, if you have a college degree,
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. You can't get a job unless you have a master's degree or a doctorate. And a lot of times anymore, a master's isn't enough. So you spend all this money to get educated, and then you're still struggling to provide for yourself. Even more so because, most of us don't have $10,000. I'll just go off of Purdue. You don't have $10,000 a semester to pay for an education, and you're not a intellectual prodigy to where the state will pay for it or the government will pay for it. So I don't agree with the wage gap bullshit, because if you work hard and actually earn, and it goes back to the accountability rant that I had last week. If you wake up every day and do your best at what you're doing, and you say, okay, I may not have the best job today, but I'm going to work and I'm going to get a skill, and next month I'm going to apply for the job that I want. I may not get it. I might fail. And then you keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep fucking working, you will eventually be rewarded for the work that you put in. It's not science. It's not fucking religion. It's not any of that bullshit. You either work or you don't work. You either get rewarded or you don't get rewarded. It's very, very simple. If you don't show up to work, you will not have a job. If you go to work and do what you're supposed to, you will continue to have a job. Mm-hmm. There's not very many times that I agree with status quo type things. I go to work every day and do what's expected of me. I might not do as good today as I did yesterday, but I did what's expected of me, and I still have a job, and I still pay my mortgage, and I pay my bills, and I don't have to worry about anything because I work for it. Mm-hmm. And none of it is given to me. So that's about all I have to say about that.
All right.
It also helps if you're white.
Yeah.
And a male.
So.
Heritage!
Work on that. Heritage.
Yeah, we're big on the heritage here.
Yes, we are.
Always. We came up with a new T-shirt idea today.
We did. I really liked it. Wait. Would you like me to give the premise before we
give the premise?
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Okay.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Say it, Blaine.
West Virginia.
Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
That's
not bad. It wasn't
Country
bad.
Roads by,
So every day for the last month.
You're going to put that on a t-shirt?
Wait. Every day for the last month, I have sang Country Roads by John Denver.
Denver.
Like always, I can't talk on the podcast.
Nope.
But Country Roads by John Denver to Blaine in different octaves and in different mix-ups.
Volumes.
I've done a couple remixes.
Couple whispers.
Sometimes I whisper it very seductively, like really close to his ear.
Miranda was looking at me, and then she immediately shot over to you.
Oh, yeah.
like,
we're partners.
Whoa.
But, yeah, for a month I've done this, and he just takes it.
I like John Denver.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like me doing it, but he takes it.
I like you doing it. I mean, you've done if I don't like it, it's because you've done it for so long now.
And now I'm going to continue doing it.
Okay.
I also send you a Snapchat every day of me eating a Pop-Tart. Every
usually
day.
like-
Every day you eat a Pop-Tart.
It's
Every day.
anywhere between 2
Love your
to
life.
6 2 to 6 snap videos of it.
Of me
And-
just eating a Pop-Tart. Sometimes there's filters, sometimes they're not. But it's always me staring at the
And
camera
always,
eating a
my
Pop-Tart.
signal within the plant takes forever to load this shit. So it just like completely destroys my battery.
What's the fucking T-shirt?
The T-shirt is so I was like, oh man, I wonder if we have like if we can get rights to John Denver's like image. But then I was like, wait a minute, all we have to do is just get like the prop plane that he was flying, just like an image of like that type of prop plane.
I think it was a Cessna.
just flying, not necessarily
Not
dive bombing,
crashing,
but
just flying.
just flying. It says John Denver forever,
And at the bottom it says always.
forever always.
Throwing a Pop-Tart somewhere. It's
Hell yeah.
perfect.
A Pop-Tart is actually flying the plane. Hell yeah.
What's that have to do with John Denver?
Nothing.
John
Nothing.
Denver's flying with a
Wait.
Pop-Tart.
Everything. It has everything to do with John Denver.
Oh man, that reminds me. Years ago, I was in this
Pop-Tart?
I was in an odd. It was my first semester of college.
It is so hot in here.
It is.
It's warm. I was in an AutoCAD class,
Okay.
and we at the very final end of the semester, we had to put together like a binder with a cover page and all these other things for it, and so we had to make the cover page. And I overheard this. So one of the guys in my class turns in, he's like, "Here you go." The teacher says, "Thank you," and he goes, "You see my cover page?" It's like, "Yeah." You like it? He's like, "It's a clip art image of Elvis and a whale.
Okay.
What do they have to do with each other, and what does that have to do with your project?" Nothing. He's like, "Okay."
But did you like it?
It's like nothing.
So real quick, my beautiful wife puts in the comments on our live stream, "I'm really sorry, Blaine, that you have to listen to that." Fuck all you guys. Just Blaine. He's the only one that matters.
It is what it is, Skylar.
Well,
It
he's
is
gonna
what
have
it
to
is.
listen to
Yeah,
it tomorrow.
this is- yeah, he
We're
is.
not.
Yeah, he is. Assuming I'm not like out all day like I was today. Today was a kind of fun day.
I'll snap you me singing it while eating a Pop-Tart.
So today at work, I immediately get up to my work area, and our team leader writes out the schedule, and at the very bottom is my name with some very illegible fucking words.
Like normal.
And it's dry erase marker, so like sometimes you just can't understand what it says because it gets bad after a while. But it eventually gets translated to me, yard campaign. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And immediately Joe just starts cackling, like, you gotta go outside, have fun, have fun in the cold. And
Dirty motherfucker.
that immediately just fucking pisses me off. But I keep my cool. I don't show him that I'm pissed off.
Real
That's
quick.
what he wants.
Real quick. Skylar, make my fish. Go on.
So awesome. So
No please or anything?
I was like, and I immediately started going on the defense. Like, I'm not fucking going outside. I don't have the jacket for that today. Like, I am not going.
Yeah,
out
you went like, you didn't just go on the defense. You went like full, like very privileged child.
I don't have the
tantrum mode.
jacket.
Yeah, I. So we ended up not going outside for the longest time, and I was like, okay, cool. And then after first break, they're like, hey, go get a jacket. We're gonna be outside. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta be up. She says, okay.
See how that works, guys? Fucking take notes.
So
Damn.
of course I have to look like the jackass that goes through the tantrum and
I love
went
his
and got
life.
my
I
jacket.
gotta go get my jacket.
So I go and get my jacket and come back up, and of course there's Joe. No, go Joe, Calvin, and Brandon all go, not going outside, huh? I just ignored it and kept going. And what I ended up doing all day was riding around in a Subaru Outback throughout like the car lots out there where they just hold all the
Yard.
car the car
Yeah.
yard where they hold all all the units that are prepared to be shipped to dealerships and whatnot. And I just rode around with a coworker, Sean, our group leader, Desiree, and
Bible Sean.
And our product manager, who is our boss's boss, and he is like second in all of the paint shop. Like there's
So decent.
there's group leaders, okay, team leader, group leader, product manager, manager. I was riding with the product manager, and we were checking individual, very specific cars. Like we had a list of VIN numbers out of thousands in the yard, and so I had to go through, and we had to go through, find these cars, and reach underneath the right front wheel well, and rub our fingers up against what was a seam on the strut tower, make sure there was sealer there. And if there wasn't, we have this stuff called air dry, which is basically sealer, and it dries in the air instead of in an oven. And we just rub it on there and go. I didn't find any. We had maybe like 75 to 100 of these things to do today.
Dang.
And that's all I did.
Sounds awful.
That's all I did. Our product manager is a metalhead, by the way.
Oh, decent.
He, Desiree, who's she's not necessarily a metalhead, but she likes heavier music. She's like, yeah, did you know Craig likes Mushroom Head? I'm like, what? It's like, yeah. And so she told him, and he's like, yeah, dude, you like Mushroom Head? I'm like, yeah, they were like one of the first heavy bands I got into. He's like, yeah, when was that? I'm like, yeah, about 05, 06. Oh, wow.
I've never heard of
he's like, I
Mushroom
went and saw them when they opened up for
Yeah.
Down in 95. I'm like, fuck. So I was like, I never knew anything about this. I never knew anything that he liked heavy music. I was like, that's crazy, because he's like usually so quiet on deck. He doesn't look like it,
He looks mad all the time.
Yeah, he's actually a really fucking cool guy. He's a funny guy. I've never had since
A
he's
lot like myself.
yeah, since he's been our product manager before. Like I've never actually had a problem with him, unlike some of our other product managers. But
Now y'all are best friends.
basically, we hung out all day. We bonded.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask it because
I
that's
did not.
incriminating.
I did not.
Okay.
Well, you have to ask it now.
I did not.
I did not.
I did not do that. I did not.
I did
I
not
saw a
hit
video
her.
clip, and it was supposed to be like what Tommy Wiseau was a Joker audition.
Oh,
Did you?
I was gonna watch it, but
I haven't
didn't.
watched it yet either.
Oh.
But I saw it floating around.
Pull that sumbitch up.
Let's do this. Go ahead and keep talking, guys.
We're
kind of
talk.
we're
So
kind of,
while you're pulling that up, you and I talked about Bad Wolf's recent cover of Zombie.
fucking
First one that popped up.
yeah.
All right, I'll just fuck off.
Whammy. Oh, by Nerdist.
Oh, it's an ad. We get to watch this ad, and so does the live stream. Oh yeah.
You are so cute. Shut the fuck up. Also, make sure you fucking roast her for not using the right. Your.
I'm gonna.
Let's introduce you to the new Joker.
Oh no!
What doesn't kill you make you stranger.
Holy shit.
Oh! Joker. It's simple.
Joker.
Kill the Batman. Ever dance with a devil in the pale moonlight? Did you? No, but I did. And I did like the devil. I'm not the monster. No, I'm just the head of the crew. He has come to me. Come on, I'm not the monster. No.
Sheesh.
So serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Let's put a smile on his face. Why so serious? Jingle bell. Trumpet smell. Bang.
This is actually great. I think you'd do an awesome job.
I'm super uncomfortable.
I'm super aroused.
I need the Batman. It's great.
Oh.
Why do you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. I need you. Why should I kill you? Why? Why should I kill you? I don't want to kill you because you complete me. Yes, I need you. You'll be in a pencil forever. Maybe we can share one. Darkness. It's like gravity. You need just a little push, and you can do it. I'm a Joker, and Jog is on you! Yeah! Hey, this is Tommy again. Check the Nerdist.com. Have fun with disaster artists. What about that? And guess what? I'll see you in the skinny of the room. Have fun. Thank you. Enjoy life. Batman! It's mine.
I third.
Oh, Nerdist just blocked it. Did you hear what I just said?
What?
Nerdist blocked it.
What?
Nerdist blocked your video because it may contain something copyright.
Legit?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was really
You guys
fast.
are really on the map.
Look,
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like we straight up showed them what it came from. It's not like we downloaded the video and
Yeah.
re-uploaded it. Fuck off, Nerdist. Don't go fucking watch them. Fuck off.
Oh, but the Todd Glass show is.
Anyway, you know what's really...
I did a much better Tommy Wiseau Joker.
You know what's really sad? I think Tommy Wiseau as the Joker was better than Heath Ledger as the Joker.
I think you're just trying to start arguments.
No, that's honestly my
I think
opinion.
the character that he played was great. It wasn't necessarily the Joker, but
He
the
played-
character
he
he
played
played
it-
was great.
He played a very good anarchist
Yeah.
Joker. The Joker is not that. Mark Hamill is the Joker.
Oh.
He's got a great voice.
It's
for the
his
Joker,
interpretation, and that's okay with me. It's all right.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be exactly right.
That's
right?
my
In
unpopular.
that world, in that universe.
That's
it's
my
not
unpopular opinion that everybody,
Shits on. We hate you.
whatever. I don't
On the
like. I don't
fence.
like Heath Ledger as the Joker. Get mad, cry, kick and scream,
What'd you think
roll
of
around on
Leto?
the floor. Say that again.
What'd you think of Leto? Or Leto, however you pronounce it, as the Joker.
He played a good thug. That's about it. I really like Jared
But
Leto.
not a good Joker.
Not a good Joker.
I don't
at
What
think
all.
is
he-
the Joker supposed to... I thought those were all different variations from different comic books. Like, there's multiple.
We are not live anymore.
Oh. What happened?
It's on attempt 4. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got blocked. I just explained that to you.
That's stupid. Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Please double check. Your live video has been stopped.
Yeah, we just got
You
blocked.
can't even watch it. Like,
Wow.
you shared, you can't
Wow.
find it.
Well, guess what?
You can't watch this live stream?
Nope, it's gone.
So it's like gone for... Okay.
It's
The
gone.
recording's not gone.
It's gone unless we go through and delete that part of the video.
They can fuck off. I'm working some magic here.
Do it, Dick.
I'm very, yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Like straight up,
You use it if you like talk over it or something. I guess you can't just show it on the
like
live stream.
straight up.
And you just play the...
We had their channel advertised. Like we are getting them
Yeah, I
recognition.
know you can't. I know that you
The fact that they knew that you
can't
were-
do that. It is kind of weird that you can't.
So they can fuck off.
Fuck
Welcome
off,
back,
Nerdist.
live stream. I mean, we're not gonna be on here much longer. We figured we'd be able to show you guys the rest of the show, say goodbye and all that. Any closing thoughts? We're literally brought back the live stream just for closing.
Oh,
thoughts.
okay.
Nerdist is a bunch of fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
I
them.
can't believe they did that.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, literally as soon as that video ended, I got the
That's
Nerdist blocked
nuts.
your
That's some
video
petty
because it may
shit.
contain content they own. And I got that notification 6 times.
Damn.
Wow,
They are
I didn't
on
get,
it.
I didn't get any notifications for it.
Nerdist
oh no,
is
I
huge,
did.
though.
Nerdist blocked your video because it may contain content they own. I mean, yeah, it did, but I was literally watching it on their channel. I was watching their video on their channel.
Don't watch their channel.
I'm not going to. They're done. They're done in my book. I'm blocking their asses.
I say good day.
I say good day.
Everybody hiss.
Please hiss. Hiss like you mean it.
It is how I mean it.
Yours is my favorite.
Thank you.
You're so drunk.
God, you touched me.
I did.
It feels nice, doesn't it?
In different ways.
I wish I could eat a Pop-Tart every day.
I wish I had a
to make me
soul.
fish on demand. That's my closing thought.
Make my fish.
This Tyler's living a way cooler life than me.
Don't aspire to be me. You'll be severely disappointed.
If it involves Pop-Tarts and a wife who makes me fish on demand, I'll be okay.
I saw some exciting news the other day, and that was my favorite band, Parkway Drive. They announced the release of their new CD May 4th.
Was that the same level of excitement when that bag of dicks showed up on your front door?
Roughly.
It was rubber dicks, just so everybody knows.
Did that really happen?
Severed dicks.
Who
Did
sent
that
you
happen, though?
A bag of rubber dicks.
severed?
Did you send yourself a bag of rubber dicks?
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Is that why you're wearing a Parkway Drive hat right now? Was that for
No,
this,
honestly,
the whole
so-
purpose?
My Three Floyds hat that I'm usually wearing is out in the kitchen, and I just happened to be in my room when I realized it, and I'm like, well, there's all my other hats. I just grabbed the Parkway Drive hat.
Right.
I've never even heard Parkway Drive.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're all right.
My favorite band.
I was
They
trying
like 'em.
to say something about another
Yeah, okay.
band,
And they're nice guys.
and then I got
so
shit on because of Tommy Wiseau.
Do with that what you will.
What were you gonna say about another band?
Bad Wolves.
Oh yeah, Bad
On
Wolves.
how their fucking cover of Zombie
Is
is
amazing.
number one in the nation
Yes.
on every Billboard chart.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that
I
either.
don't know what that is.
Bad
Literally
Wolves.
every music chart right now is topped by Bad Wolves' cover of Zombie.
Bad Wolves is a new band. They're kind of like a super group. They have Doc Coyle from God Forbid, John Berkland from former drummer of Devil Driver, and then Tommy Vexed. He used to sing for Divine Heresy.
Mhm.
And there's another member or two that I don't know who they are.
If
but-
you look at their
Super
profile,
group.
there's like 5 total people listed.
yeah, well they covered Zombie by the Cranberries,
Oh, okay.
and
It's really good.
excellent fucking cover. Like, wow, powerful, moving. But that song, that cover is now number 1 on iTunes across all genres.
Well, don't play it because we'll get fucking shut off again.
We already played it. Not we played it on the live stream, just not during the actual show.
Right.
Who was here for that? It was Keegan and
AJ.
AJ. Keegan from Car Door Dick Smash.
Okay.
Yeah, he was here for that. And I love that cover. They're going to be touring with Five Finger Death Punch and Breaking Benjamin this summer.
Which is really cool.
I know, and I had already planned on going to that show, and then I see Bad Wolves is on. I'm like, fuck yeah! There's another band too. I can't remember who they are.
I thought it was just those 3.
There's another one. I know there's another one.
Is it Shinedown?
No.
Oh, I saw Shine. They're great live.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Let me look that up real quick.
I really thought it was Shinedown,
I
but
really want to say you're right. But
It's not Shinedown. That's not how you. That's not how you spell Five Finger Death Punch. Where is it?
you probably have to go to the Ticketmaster page.
About buy tickets from. Doesn't say anything. I'm gonna have to just go to the Five Finger Death Punch page.
Or just go to the Ticketmaster page.
Nope, not gonna do that. God damn it! I don't want to do that.
Oh my god.
He's hilarious.
Nothing more.
Ah, that's it.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're relatively new-ish.
I like them.
I'll check out
yeah, they're
Bad
not
Wolves,
bad.
though.
They came out about 2 years ago
Yeah,
when their first album dropped.
they're not bad. Bad Wolves, though, great band. So I'll be going to see them August 31st.
Yeah, I want to go see that.
At
What day of the week is that?
It's a Friday.
Fuck yeah, I'm
it's,
going.
It's at Verizon. It's at Verizon Verizon.
Wireless Deer Creek
It's at
Klipsch Music Home
Something
Mortgage
mortgage,
Ruhoff
yeah.
Center.
Yeah, it's that bullshit.
I'll listen to metal live. I'm not like a
Yeah, I
at
get
home
you.
listen to some metal. You know?
I don't
Right.
really listen to music at home very much anymore.
What?
Yeah, we listen to podcasts mostly now.
Now, at home though, maybe if I'm in the shower, it goes back and forth. But I remember, like in high school, like I would, if I was on a computer, I was listening to music.
Yeah,
I
me
had
too.
music playing.
I haven't
don't
had a
play
computer
music
since
anymore.
2009, so I don't.
You haven't had a computer since
Why is it
2009?
like against your religion? Or?
No, I've managed to survive without a computer.
We got phones now, so it's fine.
Right.
Do you have a tablet or anything like
Nope.
that? Just a phone?
No laptop?
Nope. Nothing.
Nice.
Wow.
Interesting.
Anyway, so we're running about our usual time. So I've been Dick. You can catch us on Journey into Comics.
Fuck you guys. We're done.
We've been dicked.
I've been Dicked. Oh.
Wait.
Please, if you aren't already, please check us out on Journey into Comics. Our show goes live every Wednesday at roughly 5:30 or 6 on Facebook. That's on the Podcastrophe page on Facebook. You can listen to us at Journey into Comics every week on Thursday. Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, Google Play,
LimeWire.
LimeWire. LimeWire. Sure.
Napster, I think.
Napster. If you don't want
Remember
to support us.
Frostwire? That was
Oh,
the thing.
hell yeah.
If you don't want to support us, download us off LimeWire. If you do want to support us, however, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Journey into Comics. For $1, you get every episode early as soon as it's edited and uploaded. For $3, you get bonus content, including the Road to Infinity War series we are doing.
Ooh.
Tyler, take it away.
We've already done Guardians of the Galaxy, and we did a special bonus episode, which was Deadpool. Obviously not in the MCU, but we're both big fans of Deadpool, so
Good old skull poop out.
we took it upon ourselves to throw some bonus content at ye. Next for us is Doctor Strange, doing these all the way up to the release of Infinity War.
Are you trying to get all of them done, or just certain ones?
No, we are not doing them all. The network as a whole.
Oh.
Every week,
Okay.
one of our shows on the network is doing a
Gotcha.
different movie. For $100, you get silicone molds of our dicks.
Yeah.
So, if you're feeling froggy,
Soft.
Soft.
yeah.
No one wants that.
Soft.
You know, remember those like little like finger
Yeah.
things from the 90s?
Yeah.
It was like a little sentient fucking finger.
Yeah.
It's like
Crazy arms. and shit.
yeah. That's what my dick looks like. Except it's only one part of that appendage.
Oh,
So
wow.
if you want that, donate $100 to the fucking Journey into Comics Network Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. Tyler, Devin, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having
Thanks,
me.
Dick. It's
It was
really
a good
hot
time.
in here.
It's
Yeah.
really
I
hot.
had a great time.
Yeah, buy some of his stuff so we can get some fans in here for us.
We'll eventually have a bigger room come summer.
Come.
But if that'll be it.
Fuck off, Nerdist.
Yeah, fuck you, Nerdist.
Beat it, nerds.
Boycotted. Bye.
Don't get chlamydia.
Courage.
Please make every day Big Dick Day.
Don't get chlamydia. Eat Pop-Tarts every day.
Bye, guys.
Hell yeah.
Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girl is to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. 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 Big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day.